Alright, welcome back to another art time video where I was doing progress off camera as per usual. So if you wanna go on ahead and leave that there like, we're doing this right off the bat. Like, video, subscribe, all that stuff, boom. Alright, now we got that out of the way with, we are drawing the Drought plains. I already got done with most of the coloring. But, yes, we're gonna be coloring in the entire scenery. We're going to be shading it in, and then we're going to texture. Well, we're going to shade in texture is what I meant to say, not whatever I said before. And what you're seeing here is actually grass. It is white grass. Matter of fact, I can pull up a picture of Drought Plains all the way back in the beginning. This is what it looked like before. Very crude, and now looks a little bit more, how you say, polished? Yeah, polished, that's the word. More polished, much nicer looking. We got dead bushes and regular bushes, for variety's sake. So, yes, this is what we're doing today. Now, the Drought Plains, it's connected by the blood peaks towards the corner side of the blood ocean. Bear with me here, folks. I know hearing it first time is very confusing. But if the blood ocean is like, let's say right here, with the blood peaks being here, the Drought Plains would be somewhere around this area. Maybe not exactly that big, but you get the point. That's the entirety of the map for these particular regions to give you a good example of where everything is. And if you've noticed, the skies within the Drought Plains is completely pitch black. So, yeah. That's interesting, I guess you could say. It is strange to think, though. Lavender Desert is basically just the west version of the Drought Plains, with it being on the complete opposite end of the blood ocean. Like the diagram here, put another square here, and that's where the Lavender Desert would be. Hey, cat. What you want? What you want? I want to try to jump up here, cat? There she goes. Yeah. But yes, Lavender Desert has a bright red sky, indicative of the sky you see within the the blood peaks. Yet this one does not have the red sky. No, it has a black sky, similar to the blood ocean, except with the blood ocean, if you're in like the center, you can see lightning strikes every now and again. It's going to be interesting to see like the entirety of these landscapes remade, though. Still keeping with the same theme, the same like general look, but just like polishing up it, making it look nicer. I gotta say, I'm liking the way this looks so far. There's not really much I can do for like these particular types of trees, except like maybe have like a branch brush. But trying to figure out a way to do that without making it look completely off is not something. Trees aren't my expertise if they're like naked. If the trees have leaves on them, and then that's pretty easy. All I gotta do is just make the branch setup you've seen before in Goat Moat and other previous drawings that had a bunch of trees. And then we go on ahead and just put all the leaves on there, and boom, good tree. But when it comes to trees with no leaves, that's not my expertise. It requires way more effort than I am willing to put into trees, but like for instance, trying to color in every individual branch like this, it's probably wouldn't be like too it would be too lengthy. And we want to try to get through this quickly, but still as efficiently as possible. So utilizing my skills and as much as I can, this is the amount of effort we're putting into these particular types of trees. It's the reason why I reduced the number of trees here. We only got like 4 different types of trees here. This one's kind of like hidden off screen. Also, did I use the wrong tree? Yeah, I used a completely different color for this. What the hell was my brain thinking? No problem, I just do this and recolor it in. That still seems off. Why are you... Oh my god, I think I'm having an optical illusion here. Hold on. Why does this look lighter and this looks darker? Oh, what? Okay, you know, that's fine. It's this, the color is fixed. Don't worry, folks. The color is fixed. It's just an optical illusion. Already off the bat, we're coming off to some strange optical illusions here with the color. That was unintentional. I did not expect that to actually happen. But yeah. Anyways, what am I doing for gaming as of recently? I've been playing the new Horizon game, which already right off the bat, a million times better than Dying Light 2 because it actually is freaking working, and as opposed to the dialogues constantly screwing up on PS4. Might have been fixed on PC, might still be a problem. I think people are going through the workarounds, but that's just not what I want to do. I'm going to hold off on picking that back up again until it's actually fixed. I enjoyed the first game of Horizon Zero Dawn pretty much. Like, I think I beat it twice. Once, I think for 100%. I think it's been a while. I think I remember going 100% on both playthroughs, but... Or I didn't do 100% on the first one, but I did 100% on the second one, but it was on the hardest difficulty. Right now I'm only playing on normal mode because it's been too long and I don't stop scratching. Don't have the skills that I had in the first game. Gotta get back to the point of being able to aim with the controller again. Which is good practice to have because Tiny Tina's Wonderland is going to be coming out quite soon. Not as soon as I'd like. Cat just keeps scratching every single time. I don't understand. If you want attention, just sit near me and stop scratching everything. But yeah, I've been playing that game. I made a decent progress. I had to put it down for now because I gotta get this stuff done with, of course. But that will be something that will be lasting us for quite some time now. Like I was next door upstairs, could be something or another, but I don't know. Anyways, yes, these branches here didn't really matter too much. I just decided to put them in here. Stop scratching this! Christ, this cat needs to listen. But, there's a few things I want to try to get done with today if I have the time. I should have some time. It shouldn't take me too long to finish this. Chances are I might try... Okay, this is a bit too inwards. I need to be a bit more mindful, shading this all in. If I have enough time, I might try to get another Minecraft video in. We're building the ruined farms next. You know, it's just that one area that I decided to put a farm in. Like, underneath the area we're going to be building now. That's what we're going to do. I don't recall if I had a melon seed, though, because I do remember collecting pumpkin seeds from that there dungeon chest, but I don't remember if I also found melon seeds there as well. If we can't get it, then that's fine. We'll probably... next episode, the second episode after that, or the second episode of this week, I should say, we are going to be going on and finding a desert. So it's going to be exploration! Yay! We got one more episode of building, and then we got another episode where instead of building, we're going to be exploring. It's going to be fun, I guess. I don't know, the entirety of our series so far has just been building. Building. Also, this is the wrong freaking grass layer. Yeah, I mean, it's fine building a bunch, but we should try to, add in some exploration, spelunking, some combat, stuff like that. There's only so much that I can do, however, but that's we currently stand right now. I'd say this is a good step forward to, start focusing on another build after we've gotten that set. We need to find a desert. That's our main objective. Where we are currently lacks any form... Okay, I'm going to put this to highlight for some of it. Yeah, highlight actually probably would have been a hell of a lot better to use for this part. I'm going to restart that. Where are we? Where is it? Not this one. There, here. Yeah, right here. I'm going to highlight this, at least on this point here. That's what we're going to do for the grass in this area. Highlight it. Instead of using midtone like we have usually been using, we're going to use highlights to try to better distinguish the, the grass and where it's all at. Wait, well, we should try to make that a little bit darker. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Dying Light 2. I also like the jumping around and parkouring stuff. I like that aspect. But right now, I can't even progress the story mode. I can't even get to the paraglider portion. It's freaking just... And it crashed while I was walking across a freaking area. I'm like, that's it. I gotta, hold off on this until it's fucking completed. Until it's fixed. Until all the glaring issues it's fixed. I've only noticed, a few minor issues in Horizon. Forbidden West. Not too, massive, well, for one thing, the camera is still a pain in the ass to work with. I vaguely remember that being an issue in the first game as well, when it comes to, fighting in very enclosed spaces. So your camera goes into the damn bushes, which I feel like the bushes should just be, they should disappear if your camera is behind... Or if the bush is in between the camera and you, I feel like that would be a better idea. Even if it will probably look janky, it's better gameplay-wise to get rid of those. And then there's the, what do you call it? Some cutscenes had some weird little blipping in and out of certain objects, but I've only noticed that, a few times. It's not that big of an issue, thankfully. Thankfully, we haven't had any big issues, and we're taking our time in this game. So, we shouldn't have to really worry about anything too massive coming in our way and ruining stuff, I guess. But as it stands right now, that's the game I'm playing as of, right now. Now, I heard that Elden Ring came out, but I'm not really a Souls kind of person. Well, I am a Souls kind of person, if you know what I mean, wink wink, but not a Dark Souls kind of game player here. I've never played it before, but I can tell you immediately right off the bat that it would infuriate me. Even if I get, used to it and am able to beat all of the bosses, it would still be an infuriating experience. You know what I mean? But, maybe one day, if the channel gets popular, I can go on ahead and play some Dark Souls, or Bloodborne, or Elden Ring. People see me rage, or something, I don't know. But for now, we're just going to go for a calming experience, playing games that we actually like. And, there you have it. I mean, technically speaking, I have no reason to go out of my way to play games that follow the trends, because I have nowhere near popularity yet to even be considering doing something like that and playing games that, people want to see me play instead of playing games that I want to play. Even so, I probably still wouldn't follow the algorithmic system anyways. I've never been one to follow trends. If I see a game that I like, I'm going to play it. I mean, all things considered, it's, we're starting off YouTube. Barely making any progress, though. We had 7 subscribers, now we're down to 6 somehow. Don't know why. I guess they just didn't like the long-winding stuff to have in the background, but that's to be expected. I'm not looking to become the most famous YouTuber, but I would like to try to make some progress in order to be able to do this for somewhat of a living alongside Patreon and stuff like that. Anything to get me the hell out of this current job now, But that's why we gotta keep on doing stuff, keep on making stuff. We got Nova Guardians, soon to be Elementals Reborn, which will allow for us to start making more series-related stuff for DeviantArt. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to. Not just YouTube, not just Patreon. I'm trying to build up a ginormous gangster's repertoire of opportunities. And we just need to get lucky enough for a big wig or a big someone to be able to see it, pick it up, and be like, this is actually interesting. I'm going to turn this into a series. I'm going to go to this guy, get more information, all this stuff, and we're going to work on making this a series. Of course, we have to find like the right kind of person who isn't trying to do it, for themselves, but more so just a passion project or something. Then again, that would be more like a too many spoons in the pot kind of deal. I'd need to find somebody who wants to turn it into an anime and keep it 100% accurate to, I guess, the book. Because it technically is a book in, comic cover form and DeviantArt description form and all that stuff. You get what I mean. It's going to be easier said than done to try to find something like that. But before that could happen, I gotta keep on making more episodes. Nova Guardians is gonna be 1 season long, which is 24 episodes, which is technically, I guess, 48 episodes because of the fact that it's an hour long. But that's the idea, that's the plan. Nothing too hectic. Only 1 season. Then we got Elementals Reborn coming soon in the next limitation period, which I can't wait for. It's another one of those... Okay, I think the Elementals Reborn series is the first series to ever really, be created on my DeviantArt. If I look back at my albums, say, go to album 1, I see Elementals immediately right off the bat. And that's not accounting for the, the Heroes or the Thunder Thief or anything like that. But the first major series that I created. All of that right there consists of the Elementals Reborn, starting with the Elementals themselves. The ones that are somewhat naked, but not entirely, because they don't have any bits showing. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've looked back at those fully. But yes, that's a good plan to have in motion, Also, do I have 2 Grass 3Ds? I do. Hold on. Where the frick? No, you're supposed to be E, I think. Or if not E, then F. But I think unless... No, that's C. Okay, good. Wait. No, I don't need to really do that, do I? But I do need to go back to E, I think. Darken it a bit. And then darken some of this up here, but keeping most of it light. There we go. Alright, good. I think Demon Realm started around, album 3. And the Elementals Reborn, the remix, I should say, not the Reborn variations, I drew the Elementals 3 times, with the exception of the Energy Elemental being the 4 of the main Elementals combined into 1, only twice. Because we didn't have that before the time. It is nice, though. It is nice that this is the series that I've been, I haven't really, focused on that much. And then as soon as I drew the characters, the soon-to-be main cast, that I didn't even realize was going to be the main cast, I was like, yeah, this girl looks cool, I'm going to draw her wearing this necklace. Or this guy looks cool with his sword and armor, and he's probably going to be just some side character. Nope, main character. Those 4 became the main character, no issues, no problems, and my brain already created the dynamic necessary for them to be able to be a team. I can't wait to be able to actually make that, though. It's a series that's, unlike the Nova Guardians, ones that I've been kind of, building up on a bit. Same with Chrome Wars. Chrome Wars we've just been building up consistently. Each and every aspect of the Chrome Wars we have been building up upon. The mech aspect, all have been made, all 60 mechs. The faction bases and the landscapes, 60 of those have been made as well. Now we're working on the people and the weaponry. I plan on making the Chrome Wars series as soon as the Nova Guardian series comes to a close, which is probably going to be a while. Let me see. We're going to be doing 2 episodes this limitation period. After that's done with, next limitation period is going to get done with 4, which will bring us to 8. Next one after that is going to be another 4, which will bring us to 12, I think. Yeah, 8, 12, brain. And then at this point, because next limitation period, we're doing 6 Elemental Reborn episodes. So that means we'll be at 8 for Nova Guardians, that limitation period. And the next one after that, both of those series will be halfway done. So then after we've done that, Elementals Reborn still going to stick to the 6. And now Nova Guardians is going to adopt the 6 episodes. By the time those, episodes get made, we only have like 1 more limitation period after that to finish up the final quarter of the series for both those series, which in turn should end Elementals Reborn Season 1 and Nova Guardians. Most likely no more seasons after that, but I don't know. The idea here is to try to, wrap it up for Nova Guardians. Having it be like, a good end for all. Except for, maybe a few. Not really going to spoil it for y'all, for those who are actually invested in it. But, try to, wrap all the answers up, wrap all the questions and stuff up. Stuff like that. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think I can manage. Why does that look like that's... No, I was just being weird. But, yeah. After those have been finished, I'm going to be making the Chrome Wars series, the full-on series. I don't know why I'm going to go down here. You can't see it. I'm working in the background scene here. I'm going to be making the Chrome Wars series after Nova Guardians is finished on that limitation period. And then I'm going to be making the first season of Roscoe Morgan, Legendary Gunslinger. After the first season of Elementals Reborn is finished as well. Also, I'm in highlight mode, not midtones mode, you fool. There we go. So yes, that's the plan for those entire series. I think after that, Chrome Wars is going to keep on going. It's going to be an ongoing series, 6 episodes per, most likely. But this would mean that we're going to have very little room to be able to make any other sci-fi or fantasy-related series, which is kind of sad, really. But at the same time, we do kind of want to get these series made and, done with. The plan afterwards, once Roscoe Morgan Legendary Gunslinger is finished with its first season, I'm going to do the second season of Elementals Reborn, and then once that's done with, the second and most likely final season of Roscoe Morgan Legendary Gunslinger will be made after that second season is completed. And after that, we go to a third season of Elementals Reborn and maybe a fourth. But that's really all I have planned in that aspect. Also, I think I forgot to shade this in. This is great, though, because it's not like I really have a whole lot, riding in on this money-wise. I can just take my time with these series whenever and just make whatever I want. Doesn't matter if it's not doing good in, what do you call it, box office. I'm still going to make more episodes regardless of what anybody says. And besides, it'll take some time before we actually make any progress in getting any of these series recognized. Right now, we only have Nova Guardians. So, in order for us to actually be able to get to any form of an animated series, we need to finish up Nova Guardians as well as Elementals Reborn and hope that that gets picked up. Now, those two, the Nova Guardian series is doing pretty decent when it comes to views. It's more than, the normal drawings, at least. Most of the other normal drawings, as it say. It's not the best compared to most of the mature drawings, but that's to be expected. Mature drawings kind of take number one precedence throughout the entirety of somebody's profile, assuming that they are actually making mature drawings. But, that's the plan, hopefully. Hopefully that comes into fruition before we all die somehow because of someone else's stupidity. If you know what I mean. I don't really have any input on what's going on with the world right now. You all know that there be a war happening in some other place. It's, the Russia-Ukraine instance. I'm not going to put my 2 cents in on that. But I really hope that doesn't turn out to be anything bigger than it already is. People need to stop fighting. All this war seems so freaking pointless. And for what? There's a bunch of superpowered people, and when I mean superpowered, I mean people who have too much, say in things, people who don't deserve power. That's the only thing there. The only thing they have is that they have, the say, the know-alls. And a lot of people here are so ingrained in, just listening to it, instead of just being all no, we refuse to fight for you. Instead of just putting all our arms down. If everybody just put their arms down, then what the hell are they going to do? The policeman or whoever the hell is, would try to enforce these actually follows along and, doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? In spite any, retribution or injustice against those who are putting their arms down and, go up against those who are, telling them to do so. At that point, what can they do? Nobody here really seems to understand that they have the power to do that. Just because they have power and money doesn't really mean much if they're all going to die in the end, right? Well, assuming that they... Well, I'm not talking about people dying in the end. I mean, the superpowered ones or the... What am I trying to say? Why am I even trying to put input on it? You all know what I mean. The people who have the actual say in how things go and the people who are forced to listen to them... There's a clear difference of what's going on, and I don't know, and I don't really care right now. If we all die in the end, so be it. My only hope here is that my theory that all of our creations come true in a different universe, and I can be taken, whisked away off my feet by Luna and back into her universe. Oh, the happier life, not have to worry about money, not have to worry about idiots, not have to worry about people with too much power. I mean, yeah, Luna technically has too much power when you think about all the stories that she has, but she knows how to use it and isn't going out of her way to make everyone's lives miserable. Like a minor inconvenience every now and again, but she usually tries to keep people happy. The stuff that she does with the characters that we've drawn before. Keeps those people happy. At the very least, over 300. Why is there a moth in here, cat? Is there a moth? No, it's a ladybug. Why is there a ladybug in here? How did a ladybug get in here, huh? What are you looking at? Well, that's most of this. I'm sure I can do a little bit more with the background here, actually. No, go to here. It's kind of saddening, really, when you think about it. It all harps down to people just when they're at work and they're having to deal with terrible bosses, but they can't really do anything about it. There's obviously some motivation for for them not to disobey an order. What is that motivation? For workers, it's they need the money to be able to live, which is annoying that you need to have money to live. You don't need it unless you're willing to go out into the wilds and hunt for your food and make shelter that way, but that's a lot of effort and work that most people aren't able to do, including me. I prefer creating realities like this one. Well, not like this one specifically. Well, you can't get the ladybug, so now you're crying for me to help you out? Stop trying to get the ladybug. Stop bothering you. I'm gonna get a drink. I can't get that for you. You have to get it. But don't, because you're gonna hit the light bulb and get hurt. No reason to discuss about the doom and gloom and all of that right now. It will concern us probably soon enough, unless people are able to do something to prevent that from happening. But us common folks, or us God creators, should just do our parts in creating these realities people can get invested in. What? Stop trying to get the ladybug, I think. I don't even know where the hell it went. What? What are you looking at? Can they see you? Can they see you sitting on a chair? Yes, they can see you. now this ladybug just caught a bunch of cobwebs. And there she is doing her thing. I can't do anything about that. You kill it. Alright, I wonder if that's all or if there's anything else I need to do. Well, I guess for one thing, I could try to do a little shading underneath. So make it look like the bushes are overhanging the leaves. Just gotta be careful not to accidentally shade too much. What? I can't do anything. Shush. Just because you can't reach it doesn't mean I'm gonna go help you. You know what to do to get it. You want me to go in closer so you get it better? No, you're gonna just jump off. I'm going in closer so that you can get to it. But nope, I guess you don't want to get to it. I guess you just don't want it bad enough, huh? Freaking dang old, almost pixel thin pupils. Cadillac. Speaking about stories people can get invested in, I came up with another weird story with Black Dynamite. And it's sad, but it's also funny at the same time, if that makes any freaking sense. So, I don't know how it started. We kind of like started in the middle of it, but Black Dynamite wakes up from a 1-year coma. Questions what the hell's going on, like, how long you been asleep? And then Honeybee is like, you've been in a coma for over a year. And Black Diamond's like, what? I wasted a year of my life in a coma? Or something like that. And then, I'm not trying to do the voice right now. I can do it, or not can do it. I can get close to it, but I just don't feel like trying to exert energy trying to do a voice. And as soon as he hears that, he just freaks out because he misses so much. And then as soon as some important name is said and how he missed it, he just like, no, as he falls down back on the bed and goes back into a coma again. And the thing goes, dynamite, dynamite, and wakes up again. Later on, to him it's like a few seconds of blackout, and wakes up. And he's like, I fall asleep again. Hubby, you look older for some reason, or something like that. I don't remember the exact amount of things that I said in that department, or things that he said in that department. And it's like, she says something about like, it's been like 10 years or something. It's like, 10 years? Yeah, you missed a lot like that. What? And he's like, no, or something like, 11 years of my life. Oh God, I'm sorry, I can't kill now. Screams again, yada yada yada, falls back in a coma, dynamite, wakes up from coma, sees Honeybee back to, same age she was before. It's like, oh good, it was just a horrible dream. And she's like, who are you, mister? What? Honeybee, you know me. And then, like, Honeybee, oh no, that's my mother. Yeah. Or, shut up. You can't get it. Or, that's my mother. It's like, yeah, she passed, but she told me to look after you. It's like, what? How long have I been asleep? It's like, I don't know, like 50 years or something, or however, maybe not 50 years, however old Honeybee was, and however old she had a child, maybe 30, 20, 25, around those time. Screams, blacks out again, coma, dynamite. This time wakes up around I'm going to start drawing demons now. This time wakes up in a freaking apocalyptic scenario where essentially it's just a bunch of monkeys, and the monkey apocalypse happened, and now he's the only person in the future now, the only human alive, while the entire planet's been taken over by the monkey apocalypse, which is something that we're all going to have to worry about at some point. Not just the war, but the monkey apocalypse. After fighting a bunch of monkeys and gorillas and proving that Black Dynamite is the alpha male, he finds a way to make a time machine go back in time, and he sees himself in a coma and says something about, like, if I wake up from this coma now, then it's going to probably cause some strain in the future. So then he convinces Honeybee that he's from the future and tells him to, her to, Christ brain. What? Why do you keep yelling at? Shut up. What are you playing at? Then he tells Honeybee to keep his past self in the coma so that he can continue the time travel aspect of the entire aspect. And then he says, it don't matter, we're all going, something about the monkey apocalypse, and says something about we're going to die before that happens anyways. And then, boom, end of the story. That the Black Dynamite was in a coma, but the future Black Dynamite came into play, forced the coma to continue to happen, and then lived his life again. With, his self in a coma still. Past self, I should say. It explains why he's constantly being overexerted to go back into a coma. Sheesh. Sheesh. But yes, that's the end of that story. I don't have any other stories right now. Well, I do, but I probably should save them. This part's going to take a little bit of time, and now the cat's so focused on this goddamn ladybug. Shh. And constantly crying at me to try to get it, but I can't get it. Because obvious reasons, cat. I'm busy. You gotta get it yourself. Stop crying at me. Alright. I'm probably going to only make one of these guys. I forgot what they were called. I'll put up the Demon Realm list and we'll look back over the demons. Here we go. They're called Flesh Horde. Demons that look like you and me, but zombified and, green and a little bit more, how you say, feral. Somewhat like zombies, except, they're fast. They don't exactly, well, some of them are fast. If I remember correctly, there was, various, multiple variations of them. But, yeah. We're just going to make one of these guys to make this easier on ourselves, since this is technically drawing one person, and I don't want to draw a bunch of people. I could just do this. I want to try to go through this at a healthy rate. Hey, stop it. Because you can't get the damn thing doesn't give you the excuse to scratch things. If I remember correctly, kind of like this. Maybe jagged teeth, but not that jagged. Yeah, these things, I think are the most zombie-like demons here. I think these guys are considered to be the closest. Christ, stop it! Oh, God damn cat, just ruining my focus and concentration while I'm also trying to concentrate on this. I can't multitask doing this, talking about stuff, and stopping you from scratching and destroying everything. It almost looked like Donnie. I need to change that a bit. Or one of the guys in Family Guy with the big teeth. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember. I do want to try to get this done as quickly as possible. What you want? Okay, so I'm going to have this guy, that kind of like going a bit off on the side like so. Shush. I don't see any insects nearby. Why do you gotta be like this? Go back to sleep. Look at that look. Noise, that little noise. You guys probably didn't hear that. There's no way you could have heard that. But it's fine. I gotta, like, adjust this to make it look more brawny, but less... not too brawn, like bronze or whatever. Give this guy shorts or something. God damn it. Get out of here. I don't need your heat. You things here. This guy's like scrambling in this direction or something. But yeah. I don't know what else to talk about now. We're going to be constantly drawing a blank here because of obvious reasons. Talk about that chalk pillar I drew, or outlined, I should say. Technically, I did draw it. I just need to color, shade, and texture it. The chalk pillar is a caterpillar-like demon, that of which I believe has very toxic chalk cloud-like dust coming off of it that has the ability to cause some form of damage to your lungs. I don't exactly remember what the reason or the cause of it was, but yeah, if you inhale their little chalk dusts, it will kill you. But they're attracted to metal. A large amount of metal of any kind will attract these things to you. I think our phones are small enough to not have them be completely attracted to us. But get close to them, they will detect the metal of the phone, and then they will go after you and try to get the, what do you call that? I don't think they physically attack you, but they are physically trying to pry away any metal that you have on you. And if you get caught in their little cloud thingy, then you're dead. It's as simple as that. Alright, this one I want to try, because the grass here is quite tall. We're going to try to have the grass kind of, move along with the rest of this. The reason why we don't have it for wherever the hell that guy is because he's all grass. I mean, the feather thing, or what feather? Fur? Bristle? Fur? Whatever it's called. And we're going to call it fur to make it easier on us. The fur on its body is camouflaged to look like the grass in this here region. But of course, y'all gotta keep in mind that it doesn't exactly matter too much if we, well, I could just put grass over their bodies as I do that. That probably would be easier to do. We could just do that, actually. And this one's easy. We're not going full on, whoops. We are not going full on, what do you call it? We're just going what we need to go on right now. Delete this stuff. Delete this stuff. We're gonna actually just do this, and we're going to do the thing, that of which is draw the grass over. It's better to do it that way, in all honesty, because of the fact that we don't want to take too long in the outlining process. Alright, you, I think, are too big. I can make you a little bit smaller. You are too small, so I could probably make you a little bit bigger. I'll put you, like, right here or something. Think about maybe, like, making a... I should. Or, like, trying to, draw cars, but I could do this. They got, like, their little jeeps. It gives you a good idea of, like, the demon realm sector squad. Not, like, humanity in our, like, universe, obviously. But humanity, like a completely different universe, who's managed to make it into the demon realm via their own little portal system, and are examining all of the demons in this realm and trying to learn from them and combat against their effects of bringing people into this realm unprecedented. Of course, these guys are kind of outmatched by many of the demons here. I mean, what can you do? Most of these demons are kind of impossible to deal with. There's not really a whole lot you can do. And that makes sense. This guy's trying to run towards the vehicle because, there's these things over here knock the vehicle off and it's trying to eat it. People inside of here, long gone or are already dead. I don't know. And yes. There's also a silver hag. Silver hags reside within the mountains, so we can probably draw the silver hag up here. Trying to figure out how this is going to work. Alright, so silver hag coming down here, looking over the mountain. I believe the silver hag uses it kind of lures you in with a false sense of security with this nice old lady look. But if you were to go on ahead and touch the silver hag, your entire body will start to turn into silver. The insides and all, until eventually your entire organs, limbs and skin, everything in your body, nothing left untouched. You will then become a silver statue. I could also make a silhouette of a human here, make it look like they were, turn into a statue, but we want to try to be relatively quick with this, like I said before. Okay. If I remember correctly, you had a hunchback. So to do this, you're going to be underneath that. It's a babushka who's going to try to turn you into a silver corpse. Scary, right? Big ass nose. And that's no mask. That's actually its face. So, yeah. Just imagine seeing that face coming toward you with its hands out, trying to rest assured that everything is going to be alright. Oh, wait, right. And then it touches you and you turn into a silver statue. Probably a slow and painful death. Who knows? I mean, has anybody ever been fully turned into a statue, organs and all? Has anybody? And even if they have, would you, even if that is possible, would you be able to somehow manage to survive from... Oh wait, why am I making you muscular? You're already terrifying enough, you don't need to be muscular, I'll make you bony. Yeah, even if that was the case, you really think that you'd be able to survive and tell the tale of it? Probably not. Okay, I'm probably going to do this with this, and then this with that. I could have this here. Fingers on the other end, so all I need to do is just have this go inwards and do this. Well, not this. This. Just around here. Go around here. No. And we gotta go ahead and get a glass here. Yeah, glass. What? Why are you being such a crybaby today? Is it still up there? I can't tell. You gotta stop being crybaby, cat. My own thing. God, I'm so tired. Why am I so tired? Annoyingly enough, they had us freaking coming Saturday. This company's starting to get really annoying with their overtime. And I swear to God, it feels like they're trying to do this crap on purpose now. It's kind of stupid, really. people are quitting so freaking often, and it's the overtime that's doing it. And this company is never going to freaking learn, and I wish I could just call them out on it. It really is annoying. I really wish there was a way to stop it. Like, there definitely is something wrong with this place. It's like the managers here are trying to be very spiteful for no reason other than to just be spiteful. They're trying to, like, prove a point that they own us, but, I don't care if I get fired. If I get fired, I just gotta find another job. It's the only thing I gotta freaking do is just try to find another job, hopefully one that's not gonna make me want to kill myself and those around me. This place doesn't understand the meaning of the word mental health. And it really shows. There's got to be some way to bring them down, easily enough. I thought, well, I'll just keep focusing on this and hope for one day I will not have to worry about it. Are you too big? Well, you are closer. This guy is a little bit further away. Alright, there's also the child toy. We can have you kind of like off here in the distance. I remember correctly, had your face. Well, I do have a drawing of you somewhere, but where was that? Which one was that? Or when was that? How was that? At what point in time was that? Did I draw the 9? It had to have been pretty far down the road. It could have been made within the album 14 through 16, where we did a decent amount of macabre and horror drawings. Here it is, album 15, Child Toy. Let me look. Okay, I see now. We don't have to look at it too much. Oh, and let's not forget about Mr. Happy. He shows you... I forgot, did he show you your death constantly or your parents' death constantly? Or not parents' friends and family's death. Not just parents, but everybody else. That of which you hold dear to you, even your pets. It's a very terrifying creature. Very terrifying creature indeed. Let's see. Hair. Now, don't forget, if I remember correctly, the child's toy was like this porcelain doll-esque creature, or demon, wandering around the area, the Drought Plains. Why it's chosen Drought Plains for its home, who the hell knows? If I remember correctly, I should try to, like, leave this over as much as I can. Was that hair? It probably was hair. What was that texture I used back then? That's just a creepy face. Imagine seeing that. I could freaking pull it up for you right now, actually. What was 15, I said? Not 16. Yeah, here it is. Christ, look at that freaking face. Yeah. You can't. Whoops, I did not want to do that. You can see, I was looking at the side there. There was no outlines? No, that's a JPEG. Never mind. Yeah, that's a pretty terrifying demon you can come across within this area. It's not something you want to come across. Bring this down a bit. Part of me does wonder if I should try to remake some of these demons. But, we've already drawn many demons. It's kind of like we've already done what we need to do here to make the demons. We already got so many, and if we do it all again, we're just going to be back in square one. Are you too tall? Maybe. Comparing you to the size of this thing right here, maybe a little bit smaller, but not too small. How's that? How's that head's shape? Alright, there we go, big enough. Should try and make you go further out, though, just so we have that. Make this more rounded, I think. You know you still got a bunch of wet food to eat, right? She's literally grabbing her wet food out of her dish and eating it with her paw. She's learning. She's literally learning how to utilize her thumbs. How are you learning how to utilize your thumbs, cat? How? She's causing a mess every time she does that. She drops it on the floor and because she can't freaking grip. I'm glad you're learning how to use your thumbs, cat. But at the same time, you need to get the damn food in your mouth. Okay, now she's finally deciding to eat out of the dish like a normal cat. I understand the appeal, cat, of trying to grab your food and eat it that way. I don't understand this cat sometimes. Alright, that seems a bit too big. What were you holding again? Oh, a needle, right. You're holding a needle. I forgot that these things use needles. Imagine being constantly stabbed by this thing's rusted needle. Does not sound pleasant at all. Needle-like object, but I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this without it looking strange from a distance. That could work, I guess. That would be inwards, even though I don't know how much that matters. Part of this doesn't matter as much as you'd think. We don't have a whole lot of pixels to work with this far in, even though we are, working with a lot of pixels here. So I'm trying not to go too detailed on these characters here. That's why I'm trying not to go too detailed on certain other creations as well. Okay. Have your dress kind of come out like so, like this. Maybe around like right here. Another dress coming out here. White dress. And then your foot right here. It's something made out of porcelain, so they probably don't have like the same appeal down here. Even so, you'd have to... Well, this is a demon, don't forget. You probably don't want to get yourself mixed up with this particular type of demon. Oh god, these freaky things, right. What were they called again? The disconnected? Yep, the disconnected. Where should I put you? I guess I could put you here. Or at least one of you's here. I don't know. Maybe like right around here, mouth here. Your guys' noses is basically the same as most other skeleton-like demon noses. Got your rubbery-like body over here. Eye socket here. Yeah, these things are probably very terrifying to come up against. They disconnect their joints and move around like they're constantly disconnecting and reconnecting their joints to be able to get around the place. It's not a pleasant looking demon. I will say that much for a fact. Let's see. And the way they look is even stranger. I could probably actually get a drawing of them shown up here, but when were they made? I don't remember. It's been a while. I feel like this was made early or later on. Oh no. 21? Question mark? No. It would be in D, so just look for D. There's no D here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, 19 is fine, I think. Actually, I don't remember when that was. I think 18 was all mature. No, it's not it either. When was the all mature drawing saga? I can't remember. I'm constantly looking, trying to find where this thing was. Was it 25? No. 26. D for disconnected. Something you don't want to come up against. Well, it wasn't here, and I feel like we're getting to well, okay, it has to be somewhere within this area. It has to be. I'm gonna keep looking. Don't you worry, folks. Just look at the weird-looking neck and body mass here as I try to figure out what album this thing was drawn in. I mean, I don't feel like it's been this far, was it? Well, there's the combus. There's the face erase. No, that's Reginald Franklin's Mark Break Cases. I feel like this isn't on this album. No, not there either. 34? Nope. 35? No. Where is it? Did I pass it? Couldn't have. Although chances are I most likely have, and I just don't remember. It's been a while, you know. There's a drain beetle. But that wasn't... Okay, no way it could have been album 40. Was it? And there's no way it could have been album 41. There's no way. Yeah, no, I think we might have passed it. Maybe 29? Oh my god, I'm freaking blanking on where this was. Oh my god, where is it? Where is it, god damn it? Okay, there's a combus again. I'm going in circles. I'm going back to things I've already looked at. Maybe it was in these albums. There's the Bull Balloon. No, not here. 22? It had to have been, like, midway through, right? Where is it, damn it? Or did I call it the disconnected? That's probably the problem. I haven't been looking for the, and now I've probably passed it multiple times. Okay, so the disconnected. Yep, there it is. But where the hell is it? Where is this at? Take me to the folder, damn it. Hold on, where is the folder? Open file location? Album 33. Oh my god. Jesus, finally. Okay, we found it. We freaking found an album 33. It was called The Disconnected. This thing. These things. God Christ, you guys freaking suck. Yes, this guy. Okay, this is right. This is a portrait drawing. You can barely see shit. These guys over here are very creepy. You can see by their fingers and even. God. Rubber-like body, that's what we're trying to replicate here somehow. I probably should do the torso first. So right now we're just looking at this thing's torso. This is literally its torso. Or back. Could be their back. There's no way to know what this is. Oh, Christ, that took longer than it should have. Waste of time, if you ask me. Probably would have found it easily if I had the presence of mind to look up the disconnected. For some reason, I wrote down disconnected instead of the. Doesn't exactly matter. Alright, I'm not going to draw their fingers as much here. Just like some of it, but not all of it. Like, yeah, that's a broken finger right there. Ugh. Every time I think about these guys, I just get this feeling that I'm like, don't really like that feeling, you know? So, let's see. How am I going to make it look like this is twisted? Because we could do this. Probably. And then we just have its hand right here doing its thing. And we got its body here, kind of just doing this. Maybe it's leg up here doing, whoops, doing that. Yeah, these guys, I'm probably just gonna only draw one of these. We're actually having more, design or detail to this one here. Man, look at that freaking, look at that leg placement. I don't even know which one is this. Like, it's hard to tell. Their bodies keep moving all over the place, like, ugh. Dang old freaking talk about some... Are you guys cringing as much as I am right now? This one is relatively normal. We want to try to adjust that. If you're not a disconnected mess, if your joints are well put together, they don't like that, and are going to try to turn you into one of them by disconnecting all your joints, like so. And they get around by disconnecting their joints, flinging their body, then reconnecting them, and then disconnecting them in a different position, doing the same thing again in a different position all the time. And then they're just very creepy. Probably one of the more creepier demons within the Drought plains. I'm going to open this up and get a reminder of what your body looked like. Alright, so most of them are outlined here via a black outline. Open that up again. I don't want to get rid of that. Alright, so outline that and an N on there. Okay, easy enough. Go here, go here, go here. Same with here, but this one goes here and then here and this one here. Alright, good. How's your size looking? Too big or not big enough? Let's see. Too big, yeah. Read the size. And it's disconnecting, looking over there and trying to get a good look at everything. There's also a lich as well, but I don't know. We probably should just like bear any of the what do you call it? Any of the rulers from these drawings, just because. All right, now I'm not gonna try to find Mr. Happy the normal way. Just take me to its file location. Album 11. Okay, cool, great. I can show you Mr. Happy. Why not? Album 11. So this is Mr. Happy. I barely remember what this thing here meant. I could pull up the thing right now. It's good to want to have this here. Hey, a notification. All right, good. Thanks, Puff2345, for adding Office Rumor to your favorites. Nice. Okay, good. Great. Fantastic. Now, on to what we were doing before. Drought Plains. Just look it up instead of having to go through the whole process. Alright, let's just see what Mr. Happy does. Exactly. Psychological demon located in the Drought Plains region. Special demon, one of a kind. So there's only one Mr. Happy. Has a giant, perfect white sphere head with 2 black dots for eyes. His mouth is as wide as his head, almost reaching to his black dotted eyes. Sounds like a deranged clown. Voice through, though it's hard to describe, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Eyes have blood pouring out of it and into his mouth. Yeah, of course. When he has it known as anyone nearby, inside a cloak looks like a few weird glitched cubes blinking out of existence. Finds a victim, glitches, and clouds stop emitting complete utter darkness with blood streams around. Yeah, so that's simple enough. And, yes, Mr. Happy. Alright, I'm going to draw him probably, like, looking overhead here or something. And, I didn't know anything about this particular character. Oh, did I just not? I did. I'm gonna delete that. Long ago, I didn't even realize that a character with a similar facial, like, not similar facial, but, similar facial, what's the word I'm looking for? The word I'm looking for is almost the same kind of, what's the word? The same kind of design? Not design, because obviously this guy looks completely different design-wise. Just the face is... Okay, if y'all already know who I'm talking about Kuro Sensei, that's the word. From Assassin Classroom, from Ass Class. I didn't even know a show like that existed. Long before when I created this. So, unfortunately, I cannot say that this character is a reference from the octopus. But I'm sure people would appreciate the, somewhat similar look. But no, there obviously is clearly a huge difference. You saw from the drawing with the cape and then the weird glitches underneath. No tentacles, nothing like that. The only thing they share resemblance towards is their facial expression. Black dot eyes. I think this guy doesn't have any teeth. Doesn't have any change, and instead of being a nice guy, Mr. Happy shows you thoughts of... Actually, I can read it right here. I didn't even read fully. Let's see. Ready to offend every person in the area with psychological cores beyond anyone's imagination, at least any sane person. Mr. Happy enjoys death and everything that revolves around death. He likes to share this joy with everyone, and to do that, he forcefully shows your friends and loved ones dying in the most brutal way possible, which could cause you to go to a point of suicide. Some even believe that Mr. Happy really did kill their friends and families, but it's all in your head. So, yeah, obviously this thing is kind of, messed up. Like the octopus, who is, he has a heart of gold. I don't know why he's trying to blow up the planet, but I'm sure we'll figure that out once Season 2 finishes up, which they got the rights to Season 2, thankfully. All these friggin' rights that they're losing kind of upsetting. All these shows out of which we could have had and watched, all because of the frickin' greedy-ass companies who are like, nah, you can't have this anymore. Take it away. This is now costs like $10,000 or something to air this onto here. Probably even more than $10,000. But you get what I'm talking about. It's annoying. What is with companies and constantly trying to piss me off? And everyone else off as well. It's really frustrating, and I really wish that someday that changes. But for now... we'll just have to freaking go about our own thing and do our own thing. So I'm going to take a drink. All right. Okay, what else is left here? Happy, we got you, we got... Oh, I should count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there's the tall man. Almost forgot about this one. This guy I can barely even freaking see here, but I do know where you are. I don't have to look you up through here. It was either in 15 or 16. Probably 16. Or it was in 14. 14 seems most likely. Or I just somehow forgotten where it was, even though I looked it up and saw something of that nature. You kidding me? Again? I saw it not too long ago. Is it 9? Was it 9? No. Oh god, don't you do this to me again, damn it. Alright, T, tall man. Or the tall man. There's the watcher. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was right. 15, I just didn't freaking see it. You can barely even see this guy in this one. I can still show you it, but, tall man. Yeah, you can barely see him. Assume I can just do this and... No. Assume I can just do this. Nope, can't do that. Yeah, see, most of that is black. Whoops! You did it again, you fool, you idiot. Hold on. Didn't want to do that. Alright, whatever, it's fine. That's the tall man. Where am I going to draw him? Probably all the way back here. Maybe over here. Yeah, I can barely see him in the original, so I can just get rid of that for now. And I'll use this as a reference piece. But yes, the tall man. This guy, I believe, if I remember correctly, when he touches you, your entire body starts to turn into, you know, that white static stuff you see on TV. And, I don't remember, but I believe it was like an acidic corrosion, kind of painful. I think it showed you your death multiple times or something along the lines of that. It's been a while, I don't remember. And how long it's been since I did anything in the Drought Plains? A while. I guess I should... Because this was before we had, like, you know, the presence of mind to use the outlines and stuff. So we could just do this. Have, like, the full-on facial features and stuff like that. Try to bring you in closer. But yes, it's a man with a red head. No ears, I don't think. And with my skills being improved, could you imagine how freaky this would look like? Probably will look real freaky. Yeah, face is like this. Kind of like a Titan almost, except not at all. Name a Titan that turns your entire body into a static TV white snow thing and shows you your death multiple times over. Assuming if I am right in that aspect. It's been too long since I've done anything with these particular types of demons, but it's fine. Let's see. I've forgotten how tall he was. I just know that he's really tall. Yeah, your body is pretty easy to make. Got a long neck. I just gotta, like, get the... No, we could still probably do the thing to make it look as though that it's shaded in. Kind of. It's been so long that I barely even remember. What did I use to make this white noise look like that? I did something with this, I just can't seem to remember. There's a certain, like, what is it, a filter? We'll figure it out later. Right now, our main objective is to draw the tall man walking far in a distance. I do have something else that I have in mind for the Outer Plains area here. And, just like what we did in Blood Peaks and Hellscape, I have a bunch of subregions. We already see like at least a few in here. One of which being the mountain areas, and then the other, well, subregions. I think it's better to call them areas more so than call them subregions, you know? That's fine, doesn't matter. It don't matter right now, at least. All that matters is that we just go on ahead and get these guys drawn, and then we'll be set. Now, of course, I only really got like one demon I might draw as an extra, one that's not been made before. I gotta try to figure out another one, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Right, he's behind here, obviously. Yeah, these guys are the more Titan-inspired demons. Like, just the way their posture... Whoops. You fool. Just the way their posture looks, the way they, like, move around. Just go around the place. I mean, even though they're, like, not the only threats. Imagine an attack on Titan, you not only had Titans to worry about, but zombies as well. Just giant insects and freaking another type of zombies that, you know, disjoints themselves and everyone else around them. Dislocates their joints. That's essentially what the Drought Plains is. Although, there is another demon that I had in mind. One of which I had in mind for a more, you know how, like, Ents hate it when you cut down trees and an Ent spawns somewhere in, like, some game, I don't know which one. Well, think of that demon like that, but it's large. Bigger than any demon in the Drought Plains, and it resides underground. And if you cut enough trees down, the ground starts to shake, and the demon comes out and kills all, like, demons in the area, that of which it thinks is cutting down the trees. Yes, there he is. There he is, walking along the path, going on into the Drought Plains. Gonna go on ahead and turn somebody into white static mush. Yes, what is he going to be doing to that white static mush? Probably going to absorb you into his body. I don't remember, so don't quote me on that. Alright, there's that guy. Now I gotta go all the way. How long are we doing this? An hour and almost a half. Alright, that's a decent time. Not that bad. Alright, who else? Aside from him, I believe now the only thing left is the Pestilent Shade. This guy is, yeah, probably not, like, draw him in around, like, here or something. I don't know. Do I want to draw him here, or do I want to draw him, like, right over here? I want to try to leave this space a little bit open. Oh, we could, actually. This is a good idea. We could draw a girl over here. Child toy usually goes after other children, which is sad to say the least, but this is the demon realm, honey. This is the demon realm. Alright, oh, wait, no. This is the demon realm, honey. I had the freaking accent in the voice, then I lost it. This is the demon realm. Demon realm is no stranger. There is no stranger to equality. It'll kill you all equally. I don't know, this is the face that I want, or head shape that I want. Probably puts a hand on face like so. The child toy is going to try to kill the child. It's not a pleasant experience. And nobody is there to try to save her because obviously everyone else is dead. Well, we can probably assume that the Demon Realm Sector Squad managed to at least try to find the child. And they successfully grabbed her, try to get her to safety, but then one of the chalk pillars, more likely than not, tipped over their vehicle, kicked it into that small little ravine over here, the area right here, and the child tried to get away, hiding behind a rock, and a child toy is right there getting ready to strike. Just about, maybe a little bit smaller. We have that the child toy does look like a decent size, so I think it might be a lot smaller than that. I'd say the Drought Plains is the most human-traveled area in the Demon Realm. Second, or first, or what's the phrase saying for this? First, after the when I say second to. All right. Drought Plains is the most human traveled area in the Demon Realm, with blood peaks following closely behind. That's okay. There it is. That's what I was trying to say. Christ, Jesus, mother, holy shish. Okay. But yes, that's the point. This area has more human activity than any other area in the Demon Realm. I guess that might be debatable depending on how many humans the dark succubus take within the dark beach. Which is good because the dark succubus are kind of, I mean, sure, they're rapists, but for those who actually want to experience that kind of stuff, it's a dream come true. And unfortunately, you can't go home until, after dark succubus do their thing. So I guess technically, yes, it is considered rape. But they are demons after all. Can't really justify them. Can't really, say, oh, it's because, some people like it, they're fine. No, they are still demons. Don't forget that. Even if you do want that to happen to you at some point in your life, there are those who don't want it to happen then. And those who are foolish enough to go deeper within the demon realm gets themselves inadvertently killed. And that's it. That's their story. Their story ends there. If I can remember where the hell the pestilent shade was, I can show you what these things look like. Let me see. Back out. I'll just type in shade. Maybe I can. Good. And it's the only one with the name Shade in it. Shade. The cat's name, for those who aren't aware. Album 33. Got it. Album 33. Yeah, 33. There it is. Obviously quite different from what I'm drawing right here, but it's fine for now. Oh yeah, actually, because I'm looking at that and it's looking different than what I did there. So I guess I did take creative liberties when I was drawing that there. But it's fine. No, what are you doing? Alright, so this thing has a bunch of veins within it, if I remember correctly. Take me back to album 33, I want to look at it further. Yeah, this one I just drew a whole bunch of veins in it. That one's a bit more complex. I'm just going to go with the usual human body that these guys have. Human-like body. And I mean, this place has a lot of human-like demons here. The old hag, the pestilent shade, the flesh hordes, disconnected even though they don't really look as human as you'd think, the child toy, the tall man. The only exceptions we have here is frickin' Mr. Happy, the chalk pillar. And I think that's it. The Lich is essentially skeletons, resembling that of a human. Obviously human skeleton. I mean, as opposed to a bull skeleton. And then there's going to be an eyeball demon here that I will draw soon enough. Alright, let me see. Yeah, these guys have a strange body type, and they are very thin here in this one. Thin towards the bottom, but I gotta try to at least keep it somewhat close to a normal person. Put it up here. Yeah, drawing a bunch of these is a pain in the ass, I will say. Thankfully, though, it's just the body. We don't have a whole lot of decoration that we have to do here. I will, however, try to put veins in on this guy, but via texture instead. Dang old, don't know. He'll swing his arm around like so. This guy's probably going to be a little bit further out. I haven't figured it out yet. I might be making him too big, but we can make adjustments as we see fit. We could probably end that here a bit and maybe make this more rigged. Maybe make this less out and more like this. And same with this. Thicker, more muscular, and boom. These guys are transparent, though. I'll look at this for a second. Got freaking hair in my throat again. Oh yeah, if you were wondering, that guy in the background who was trying to aim at the thing, that was a Duke Nukem. Duke clone, mind you. Or a duplicant, I should say. How the hell did Duke Duplicant become part of the Demon Realm Sector Squad? I don't know. But Duke got that guy killed. Whoops. Forgot to delete this. Yeah, that guy got killed, being taken over. If I remember correctly, these things try to take over your body. And if your body's not compatible, I think they just melt you until there's nothing left of you. Aside from that, I think if they take over your body, they become vulnerable. More physical, I think. It's been a while. Why am I doing this? You're probably going to be too far out, so it doesn't really matter. I guess what I could do is this. Yeah. I mean, let's see. Probably going to be making like that. No, wrong direction, you fool. Move around a bit, a little bit bigger. Maybe, whoops. Maybe don't have your head underneath this thing here. That might look strange, I know, but don't worry, that's behind him. That's behind the demon, not in front of it. Okay, this one I don't need to do too much with. I just need to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some of it might be hidden by grass at some point, but we'll see. You should be thicker. Same with you, a little bit thicker. And then have it go about like, maybe not here. Maybe, wait. It would probably have to be here then? Okay, so then move you here. I'll make another one here for you. He's about to make a move. He's about to move. I could just do this, actually. And then do this. Whoops. You grab two. And boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, indeed. Arm out, or leg close to the ground, about to go down. I don't know. Doesn't matter too much. What matters is that we get the base look going. Try to make it look decent still. Alright, I can adjust you a tiny bit more. Have it like right here. And you move your arm a bit so it looks as though that you're not too far out. Although, yeah, that does kind of make sense to do it like this. And then do it like this. The things have been made, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Well, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, we could leave it like that. Because that's to his side. Well, whatever. That's good. He's still pretty far away. Just need to make sure that he's the right size that he needs to be for this. A bit bigger, but not too big. I wonder if that is the size I want. Might be the size we want. Let's see. Although these guys are a little bit bigger than, you know, mostly everything else here. So that's a good size then. Okay, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, good. So, I think what I want to do here now is, going to have an eyeball right here. Now, consider these guys the watchers of this region. But they're not the watchers you think, the watchers that we have in all the other areas, no. This is how they work. Because I've thought about these guys a lot, and I want to add them here because the concept of them is pretty badass. I don't want that to be down here. And you have like an area here. They need to be able to see a decent amount of this space here, but not so much though that they get, you know, get in the way of certain things. Brain power, try to remember. Brain, what were you trying to say? How do you want to formulate the sentence? Where's the sentence? Okay. Calm down, it's fine. So, I know what I have planned for these guys, and I definitely want to add them into the list at some point. The way these guys work is that they're the eyes rotate at 360 degrees all around the area, and they look around every single inch of that area, of that particular part of the Drought Plains. What this means is that they've looked at that entire area throughout the rest of the entirety of their lives. As soon as they're created, born, I guess, into this, life, they already have everything they need to do their, life objective, which in this case, is to keep tabs on the area and make sure that no demons from any other region walks within this particular space and, lives. So it's seen the entirety of the... I'm going to actually delete this leaf. It's seen the entirety of the area that it's been, grown in. Which means that if it sees anything the slightest bit off, it notifies it looks at it for a bit, and if it doesn't see anything there after like a few seconds, it goes back and does its rotation thingy, which is its guarding phase. And if it sees you, it looks at you, and you get this very, very strange feeling that something happened to you. You don't know what it is yet. After it sees you, it just keeps looking at you until, you get out of view or until you get killed. And it continues its objective of looking around the entirety of the area that's in. And after a few... maybe like 10 seconds or so of uncertainty, you hear a bunch of horse clopping? It's the sounds of horseback riders off in the distance, somewhere in the area. And when you hear this and look around, you will soon see 4 skeleton horsemen and 4 armored armored skeleton men, armored horses, and armored skeleton men. Christ, Jesus, son of a... Like I said, bear with me here, folks. It's going to be difficult for me to keep track of everything here. I gotta figure out another demon I want to add, but I don't want to add yet. We could try to add a flying demon to this region. A hand demon? That would make sense. A big hand demon that walks along the plains. So, you hear these things walking or riding towards you. They know where you are immediately. And then when they get to you, they circle around you consistently. They phase through everything, and nothing else can see them but you. So when you get, caught by the eyeballs, this is the effect that happens. Those things run around you, no matter how far you try to run from them. They'll always be following you. And then, once they've effectively cornered you and you're unable to escape their circle, one of the horsemen come at you with their sword, usually axe or sword, or whichever one it is that, whatever's coming at you. And then they go on ahead and chop your head off. And then after you've gotten your head chopped off, their apparitions disappear. Now, of course, this only applies to those who are under the influence of this demon's effects. Okay, I'm going to actually have these hands be in this direction so that we can see the, So anybody else who's under the influence of this demon's effects will be able to see the horseman alongside you. And after the horseman's killed the first person who saw the eyes, then they're going to go after the next person, circle them, and then that's the end of your life. Or their life. Whoever decided to try to, wander within the plains. I think these guys should be more like area-specific. We don't really have too many area-specific demons. Well, we kind of do. We just didn't really do it too much for certain other areas. But yeah, these guys can only be found within these parts of the plains. The areas where there's very little trees and mostly just a bunch of rocks. That is essentially how they work. Okay, so these giant hands over here, they kind of just, wander around the plains looking for things to kill. And you think, okay, well, there's going to be a mouth on the palm. I could tell you that much for a fact. Well, you're wrong. Although a mouth on the palm would make the most sense, this is the demon realm. And the mouth is actually up here. That's right. Where the disembodied part of the hand is. The part of the hand was cut off by... Well, not really cut off by, but you get the point. They crush you up, and then they jam you inside of their little mouth holes, but not they don't grab you, they just, position the back, because this is considered as a spine, and the spine is going up. And then once they, caught a demon, they move this part down. It kind of like this, with this here, but instead it moves down like this. So, imagine here's this, but it moves down like that. Obviously, this particular type of demon is definitely, strange in that department, but what can you do? These are demons we're talking about. They don't really have to have any rhyme or reason for what they look like, especially the ones in the obscure fields. A reason that I would like to make at some point, but I don't know when I'm going to make. This is one demon in the obscure fields I've told you about before, I believe. It's a number 6. It's literally just at a number 6. And when you're nearby this demon, you get a visual and an auditory hallucination of this Mario-sounding voice that says 6. And a number 6 pops up in your vision. And this demon, when it comes towards you, the 6s get more frequent. Cover up the screen more because it takes a while for the number 6 to disappear from your view. And then when the demon finds you, the 6s get more, frequent until it goes 6s popping up every 1 millisecond or something. And then the number 6 comes towards you as it, collides into your body, and your body starts to morph and shape into the number 6. You're unable to see anything. It feels like you're having an out-of-body experience, even though you can still feel the pain of being transformed into the number 6. And then once the 6s have settled and faded away, you are now having an out-of-body experience. It's like you're having a third-person view of the number 6. And now that's you. You are now that demon. Alright, I don't know if I want to make it this big, but I do want to make it big, kind of big enough to be a little more spider-like. So I want this one's nails to be different. Weird-looking nails, right? But it's better than the usual nails that we draw on these particular types of hands. So why the hell not? It's unique. I'm not going to go overboard with the demons, though. I'm going to leave it there, and then we'll call it. for the outline portion. We're still doing this. Obviously, we're doing another. We're going even further beyond by coloring all this stuff in. Now, let me see. What demons do we have here? Oh, I only got the Pestilent Shade and the Lich. I guess I can get you done with them. Alright, I need you to be over the bushes here, it seems. So let's see. Pestilent Shade. Oh god, I don't even remember which one this was in. I saved your color, but are you... well, looking at this... It seems like that's the skin. Oh, that could be the glow, too. And the veins. Okay, I see. I see now. This is the glow. I should have called that the glow, but you know, it's fine. This one I'm going to have to, like, shade and texture in and then, like, combine and make it transparent, obviously. We'll do that in a bit. Holes. I guess if we're doing that, it doesn't really matter if we do any of this. So we're going to just draw the Pestilent Shade in all of its entirety. Simple as that. Nothing too complex. You probably should be like right here or something. Or maybe like less up there and more down there. Torso. I'm hoping that the writing process isn't going to take ages, though. Obviously, I want to get some Minecraft videos in, and I want to play a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West. Forbidden West. Somebody had to have made that joke already. It kind of sucks that I'm going to look up Forbidden West and it's going to be like, oh, you must have meant to say West. And I'm like, no, I meant Forbidden West, you idiot. I could, actually, West meme, put meme there, unless I'm spelling West wrong. I'm not seeing any, Patrick Star stuff here. And it's just trying to freaking... Alright, never mind. You have failed me. Arg. You have failed me. Plundered. I'm not doing that again. Here we go. Here's the vein drawing process. I guess we could just... Oh god, where are you? I guess I could just put the veins on its own layer here. Not like it really matters. Do this. Make sure that we... Okay, good. Good, great, fantastic. There's a color dynamic here. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh god. Maybe it does matter, kind of. Maybe smaller? Yeah, you can't really see the veins that small in. Cover the veins. Oh, we don't have to worry about covering up part of your body there because most of your body is hidden by that. Alright, I'm just going to do this now. For this one, or maybe we could just shade and texture it all in instead of like just doing it in bulk and coloring it. We could do that instead. Why not? Sure. Because of, well, obviously, you know, then we'll talk about some good old-fashioned mixing things up a bit. Let's see. I guess it would help that. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. It would help to do this, obviously, so that we can see where everything is. Color this in. Only for a little bit of it. We still need to have some view of the whole thing right here. Some view. Whoops, not the veins, not yet. Oh, that's seagulls I'm hearing out there. At literally 10:36 p.m. Seagulls. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear them. Why the hell are there seagulls at 10:36 p.m.? Or geese? Geese? Geese. I think it's geese, actually. Why are there geese at 10:36 p.m.? Are they being assaulted by something? Remember we just heard an assault go down. Imagine. Alright, I'm gonna do this for this side, even though technically, whoops. technically doesn't matter. No, you fool. Torso. Arm. Other arm. A leg. Other leg. Okay, alright. I guess what I could do for a little bit before we continue on to there. Oh, I'm all back. Need to stretch a bit. Guys, give me this look. How are you doing that look? One eye half closed, the other eye like this. What are you giving me that look for? Yeah, I think she stopped doing that look. You look tired. Oh, why'd you do that as soon as I removed the thing? Come on, do it again. Get the mouth thing again. Damn it. Come on, cat. Well, it's not what I was expecting, but we got the cat yawning. I don't know if you can see that, but awesome. Good job, cat. You yawned. Now we got a picture of you yawning. Maybe it could be meme material. Who knows? Doubt it. As if I could start a trend. Pestilence. I'm probably spelling that name completely wrong. Pestilence. Shade. Alright, cool. I'm gonna make you, what was it, 90? Or was it 80? 80. This is a ghost type and demon after all. Wait, hold on. Somewhat. Doesn't really go in on itself though. Alright, wait, did you have a cloud around you? No, you probably had a glow. I could probably add the glow in now. Do that now while I have the opportunity to do so. Demon glow, just to make this easier on myself. I don't know how big your glow was, but I'll make it like 80 or something. We'll put it in first, and then we'll see what opacity needs to be. 50? Alright, there we go. Okay, so, the only other swatch we have is the Lich, so... Well, time for us to make a new swatch. I'm gonna make these guys next. So, where should I make you? I guess over where you are would work fine. Head. Put the head in. And we'll do the body as well. So we'll call you, skin. Actually, I don't have to do it like that. I could do it like this. Skin. And then fur. And because the fur is going to be of a certain variety, they should be easy. Alright, fur. Let's go. So yeah, these guys have a similar looking fur to the environment that they are in, right here. I move this a bit so that's not in my face. Again, I don't think you can see that. Opening up windows that you're unable to see. Sure, I could probably try to show all of the windows, but it's fine. All we need to do is show this one. It's enough for us to get, you know, the drawing shown, unless it's... Alright, good. It's still where it needs to be. So yeah, this thing over here is, you know, like this, like so. I mean, I think its fur is a little bit darker. I mean, it kind of has to be if we wanted to distinguish itself from everything here. Alright, so I'm going to try to have this go deeper into here. And then deeper up into here. Go out a bit like right here. A little bit more for the upper portion. There we go. There we go. Alright, turn around a bit. Okay, we should be able to cover this in completely. Almost. Almost looks like a caterpillar now. full-on caterpillar instead of what the hell we have in the first instance here. All right, there we go. The caterpillar, the chalk pillar. We could probably do a little bit more actually now that we have everything where it needs to be. Try to cover more of the siding up if we can. The outline really does like make it difficult to see where that all resides, unfortunately, but it's fine. We need to do the same to the bottom part here, and that should be that. Now we can highlight you. Not too much, though. I'll probably make this 5, so it's not too highlighted, I guess you could call it. Try and make its fur a bit more distinguishable from the rest of the area. I'll go back into midtones and try to add in a midtone size here. And then this. These are weird looking things to come across. Like, their faces are kind of smooth as hail. I think they do have some form of a mouth, but it's not really noticeable due to the fact that the face is a bit darker. Alright, let's see. Maybe some mid-tone highlight dodging. Kind of separate you from most of the environment. Do a little bit more of dodging here, dodging here. Actually, making that darker does make you guys stand out a bit more. So yeah, we can do that. And boom. Okay, good. There's the chalk pillar demon setup. I shall save this, even though this is literally just the same thing as all the freaking the batch swatch thingy. The basic beach swatch. Basic blank. Basic white. And there we go. Okay, so we could do these guys next. Or we could do Mr. Happy next. Mr. Happy doesn't have too much going on for him, so we could probably do that next. Yeah, sure, why not? Whoops. Head. Man, I wish I wasn't so goddamn tired. Alright, Mr. Happy. Time for you to get a glow up. Okay, so immediately right off the... Whoops. Right off the bat, that's skin. Gotta delete that now. This is a cloak. I think I'm gonna make this pitch black instead. Like that. Yeah. And then you have like what, a pinkish kind of tint here. Matching the wait. What are you doing, you fool? You have to do this on a different one. Face. Okay, now go back to here and do the blush. The quote-unquote blush. Crap. What album was that again? 15, right? Around 15 or 14 or 16? No, that's 6. Where are you going? Probably 16 then. No, I have forgotten where the hell Mr. Happy resides. 11? There it is. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, that's actually a little bit more... Right, okay, hold on. Close to this color? Yeah, almost. More pink, and that should be it. Or maybe less pink, but more of this. Alright, there we go. Blush. Now we just need to make the blood here. Go on ahead and above blush we have blood. Go on ahead, put these here tears in, these bloody tears. Blood. And now we gotta draw the cloak. Cloak number 1. Probably gonna make this interior black, but that's fine. D and 4 black. Okay, I believe I have a square swatch somewhere around here, somewhere. I do have these squares, but are they the squares that I was using here, or... No, these squares are different. But that does give me the idea. I could do this instead. Scatter these out more. size jitter. And because these things don't follow the same suit, this is not a square. This is not a square at all. Do I not have a full-on square brush? No? No square brush at all? Could have sworn I would have had a square brush. I don't know. Go to white. Oh god. Unless I do it like this. Alright, I'm going to space these out, actually. Size jitter. I'm going to see how this looks. Okay, how about 5? Kind of. I don't know about that one. It actually might just be better for me to just go on ahead and start a new thing here and call it... Whoops, that's not how you spell square. That's not how you spell square at all. That misleads you with the, what do you call it? But it's fine, it's fine. Because all I'm going to do is this. Square, 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 and there's the big squares. Now for some smaller squares, square, square, more squares here, here, here. Even smaller, smaller squares. And boom. There you have it. All the squares needed. I should probably use highlights, but I'm going to use midtone instead. What did your face look like exactly in terms of texture? You got a moon-like face, actually. And by moon, I mean with an N and not 2 N's, obviously. Because for me, I keep getting those mixed up now for some reason. Jeez, I wonder what reason that beeth. I got an itch on my ass. But don't worry, I have fixed it, cat. Alright, let's see. I'll make this a little bit brighter, but this will probably remain dark, as per usual. And now, the moon texture. 5. Okay, I did do it, it's just not showing it. I'm gonna get myself again, but I'm gonna get stretched a bit. You guys can't see anything, I don't believe. So, don't worry, I'm still there. Stretching off camera. And I have returned. Okay, alright. Back to it. I'm actually going to use some highlights on the face here. Not too much, though. And I'm going to use some highlights here. Now I'm going to go on ahead and put in the cloak texture here. In the cloak texture here, this is pitch black. You can't really see anything behind that, but that's fine. Okay. Who else do we want to draw? Let me save Mr. Happy in his little swatch area here. Mr. Happy. I don't recall if you had a period in your name. You did have a period in your name. Alright, period. The Doctor, Mr. Happy. DR, capital DR, meaning Demon Realm, of course. Alright, Pinhead. I need you to move your ass back over to here. Even though this is probably going to be deleted, because now we're going to work on the child toy right here. This creepy as all hell demon. So, the head. And if I remember correctly, yes, it's all black and white again. A lot of demons here have a lot of black and white features, strangely enough. Oh look, skin, perfect. I'll just rename this one the hair, or make a new one and delete the other one. And then, now we're going to go on ahead and do this. Whoops. Go on ahead, whoops again, make the hair. We are quite close, though, to finishing this. It's still going to take some time, obviously, but we are quite close. Once these demons have been drawn and finished, the next step on our objective here, simply put. Okay, where's child toy again? is to make the effects and all that stuff. Where was the child toy? There it is. Let me get a good look at its blush here. Alright, it's red. Dark red. It's red. Dark red. I'll do this. Blush. And then do this. There we go. Blush. I think the eye needs to be pitch black, not what we had before. Alright, cool, great, fantastic. Now moving on over to the neck. Cover up most of it by hair. I believe that was a dark blue color that we used for the dress. Should be simple enough. Dark blue. Good, good, great, fantastic. Okay. Arm. This part's actually quite easy. The thumb. Your fingers. Your needles. I think. What color was your needle again? What color is your needle again? You needle like the red. Okay, cool. Got red needle. Red, orange is rust needle. Needle. Huh. I wonder what you have for like structures or something within this area. Alright, the dress does kind of go further down here, so let me do this. That looks like a periwinkle, kind of. Well, whoops, Mr. Happy is still up. I guess I could get rid of that for now. 2 hours in, look at that, lengthy. Alright, how's this? Let's see. Dress 1B, okay. Now a little bit brighter, but not too bright. Okay, there we go. Dress number 2. I don't recall giving you a... Okay, that's black. Right, okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. Now, no, that's the wrong swatch. Go back. Shoes. And we're going to go on ahead, put in her legs. Like I said before, you probably don't want to, you know, try to get at that right there, you know. Risk getting stabbed with a needle. Oh, that's in the perfect spot right there. I don't even have to freaking fill in anything. Also, who would even like a face like that? That is a pretty terrifying face. No, don't replace. Go to preset manager and move the needle off to the side. Alright, here we go. Child toy. Whoops. Gotta remember if it was child's toy or child toy. Okay, child toy. Okay, good. Good, great, fantastic. I'm going to get rid of this stuff, and now I'm going to not rename these, because I think they are, what do you call it? I think they might be used for the next demon. We'll see what happens. I should try to make your face a bit darker in comparison to the rest of the area, so that we can see your face instead of not being able to see your face, even if it's not canonically supposed to look like that. I guess it doesn't matter now, does it? Oh, I don't know what to say here. Oh, that's weird. I thought I was making that area up there darker, but I'm not. I guess I could try to relay what plans that I have for the rest of the drawings. So, I have a plan here to go on ahead and draw the last demon of the Undead Ruins, the drone, I believe. Next drawing. Don't know when that's going to happen. Also, at some point we're going to be drawing the next episode of Adventurous Army for Patreon. Don't know when that's going to happen. It's got to at least happen somewhere after March 5th, so that everyone's like money has been processed and they got their money's worth by looking at the stuff that I made. Hopefully we can get more word of mouth and we get more revenue here. Because it would be nice to be able to, you know, get to a specific point where I can just make money off of that instead of where I'm at currently. But, like I said, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a bunch of word of mouth. It'll take a lot of time to get noticed in that department. But so long as we keep drawing 2 hardcore mature drawings every month and keep up a consistent schedule in that department, eventually we will be noticed. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take a while. These things take so much time, especially for somebody like me. Somebody like me who doesn't really have that much of a chance. But I'm going to keep trying anyways, because why not? Let's see. Dress, let's do that. I do believe you had a cracked look to ya. So he's cracked. So we're gonna go on ahead, use this texture for that. Don't think this part really matters too much, nor does this part, but there you go. Ah, yes, the child toy. Sneaking out of the from behind the tree that is about to go towards this poor child. I need to be behind the rock and the bush. Where's this bush at? There it is. Hair. Head. Because this part doesn't matter too much. What would you do in a region like this, you may ask? You've got yourself a significant amount of demons, and more so than what we have currently. What could you do in a place like this? At least if you're here, you have a potential chance to find salvation by making your way over to the Dark Beach. The question is, how the hell would you be able to find the Dark Beach if you don't have like anything like a compass? The Demon Realm doesn't follow the same rules of the planets because it's a flat plane of existence, with void expanding infinitely outwards, space abyss expanding infinitely upwards, and of course the fathomless caverns expanding infinitely downwards. All of which continues to go till the end of time. Unless there's like something in place that's kind of like, you know, preventing a whole bunch of, well, I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it? But you get the point. The entirety of the Demon Realm does not follow a magnetic system. Unless, of course, there's some magnetic pole in the center of the Demon Realm, and a compass would always point towards the center. That would be interesting. I feel like having a use for the compass would be nice. But I don't know yet. Oh, I was shading in the wrong thing, apparently. I didn't notice. How did I not notice? I don't know. Oh, God, why is I so tired? Stop being so tired. We probably should take it down a few notches, actually. Let's be a little bit more calm, shall we? I mean, how does Bob Ross do it? Like, he's calm, relaxing, instead of being spastic and talking about weird stories. I mean, if we did calm and relaxing, we'd be trying to imitate Bob Ross. Do it for like a joke, obviously. But, can't really do that all the time. There's gotta be things to talk about. And I am not really a talkative person, don't have a lot to talk about. But, what can you do? All I gotta do is just, think of topical subjects. I don't know, actually, what more is there to talk about. Let's see how much we have left. So, according to this, we got the Silver Hag, the Flash Horde, Disconnected, we got the Eyeball, and the Hand Demon, and Tall Man. Oh, and I think I accidentally... Alright, I must spit something else. Alright, disconnected. Sure. Yeah, sure, why not? Does anything here need to be grassified? Technically, no. Alright, Mr. Oh, yeah, skin. We can rename this from hair to, lines, I guess. Sure, why not? But, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna draw this guy next. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, you're pure white. I think that was the case with these guys. Their bodies are a lot more white than they are anything else. Is this white that we're doing? Yeah. Man, I can't imagine how painful that would be. Constantly getting every joint disconnected, methodically one after another. No break, no holds. Just constant pain all around. Terrible. Terrible, terrible pain. I think I could still... No, you gotta be above that torso for that. Alright, I'll just do this then and get that done with. Stop it. Yep. Dang old cat over here just does not listen. I literally had to rotate the cat's litter box 180 degrees so that the smaller point is facing towards the wall instead of the outer area. Because it still takes litter into the damn freaking out of the box. I don't understand why she keeps doing that. Do I need to provide like a crap ton of litter? Because we don't really have a whole lot of litter to provide in that department. I got like one box and you gotta try to make that last for as long as you can until you gotta buy another one. Medium size, refill every week kind of deal, you know what I mean? Still freaking kicks it out though. I feel like even if I were to have like a full box, she's still going to keep kicking it out. Alright, I need you to go back to this again. So I'm going to outline these. Or their respective parts of the body. Christ. Oh God, seriously. Alright, let's see. Next up is the leg. I gotta go past the hands for this one. Leg. I think we can even do this. No problem. We could do that, no issue. The only issue that we are going to have is trying to freaking... I don't know. No, that's the wrong one. I need you. Do this. There's an easier way to kind of separate these, kind of. Yeah, I could just do this and then just have this be above everything. Why the hell am I hungry? I'm probably going to go on ahead and make myself some peanut butter toast in between just so that I can have a little something to snack on, you know. Strange combination, you would think, peanut butter on toast by itself, but it's actually, well, it depends on the peanut butter you use. I'm going to probably offend a lot of people like this, but I don't really care. Peanut butter frickin' sucks. Bland, terrible tasting, and I think it was a Jif, I think it was called. Skippy? Jif? You know what I'm talking about. Now that is where it's at. That is a million times better than Peter Pan peanut butter. Peter Pan peanut butter is like somebody dropped in like a batch of bad, rotten butter or something, and it's just like... And no, I'm not going to retract that statement if somehow in the future I get sponsored. I would never want to be sponsored by a product I don't like. But I don't really know how much a sponsor is going to do me any good at this particular junction, especially since I have yet to make any progress on the YouTube landscape, but we'll see what happens. The art time videos are what they are. There's not really much that I can do to increase their view. Kind of audience that I want to try to attract here is not only just the gamer audience, but the artists as well. There's got to be an easier way to try to get the word out about that, right? Right? I don't know. Oh, God, I can feel my stomach in pain. Why do you have to be in pain? Damn it, I just ate. Well, okay, now I ate like. Oh, was it around like 6, was it? Okay, that was a while ago. It's 11 right now. It's like, what, freaking 5 hours? So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's why I'm hungry. Alright, it's fine. We'll worry about it later. We'll just endure for now. At least we're sitting down here. That's the wrong layer. You chose the grass layer, you fool. Ugh. And there goes the cat. Walking around, trying to do her thing. I don't know what her thing is. And you can barely see that, huh? There's gotta be a way I can make this look. Like I said, go back the finger. Maybe we can make this a bit brighter, but not too bright. I guess to an extent it doesn't matter. You're pretty farther into the thing. Let me see what texture I used for you guys, actually. What was that, 33? Yeah, personally saying and disconnected. What texture did I use for you guys? Do you have like a rubberized texture? Did you have a texture at all? Kind of rubberized, I guess. Kind of. Oof. Yeah, look at that guy getting his arm ripped off because the joint's not right. I mean, they're rough and they freaking... You don't care if they rip your joints off so long as it's not connected. Why do they not like joints being connected? I have no clue. That's just how most of these demons work. We don't know how they, why they hate certain things and why they do the things that they do. Not like this thing actually has a reason to go out and disjoint people and for survival's sake. It's just doing that for shits and giggles. Doing that because it doesn't like the way it looks and it's trying to perform those with joints to join them in their their disconfigured jointless cult or something. Even though they're most likely killing the people as they, suffer from blood loss and severe trauma. And I also guess neck break as well, a severe case of neck break. So yeah, that's probably another reason why they would get killed by these things is because of that. Whoa. I think this needs to be like 3 or something. There we go. Or like body. What was it? What would they sound like again? I think it was like crackling of bone and like the rubbing of rubber. Kind of. I think that's how what they sound like when they move. It's like, just imagine alongside. You're looking at cat. You never tried to mimic sounds before? But yeah, that's probably what it sounds like. Not like, but like a deep kind of crackle. Maybe like that. I don't think you heard that. I think that was too low for this to detect. But it's fine. Those who know sound probably already know what I'm talking about. Okay. My freaking jolting for some reason. Yeah, these guys look so strange. Real strange. Okay, this is the one I could put the grass over now. Probably kind of want to add more demons to this area, but I don't know. We got so many demons as is here. Any more and would be overkill. Alright, I'm going to call this grass 4A as opposed to the 3 that we had before. You guys wouldn't know because you weren't there during the coloring process. Your limb's almost out, kind of. That's not what I wanted you to do. Bring this back to 10. She sees that I sees her about to scratch, and then she goes on her back and scratch her stomach. It's like she allows me to pet her stomach for like a few seconds before she's like, alright, that's enough. I'm gonna go berserk now. Stop scratching. Alright, well, I guess now I can just say, no, you're replacing. That's not what I want you to do. DR, disconnected. Oops, I forgot to get rid of that. You wouldn't think much of that name like that, but really those things you do want to try to avoid. What's left? These are the 5 demons that are left. Stop it. Could have sworn I had one of their skins or their swatches saved here, but I guess I didn't. Let me go over to, what was it, Pestilence Shade? Alright, good. You can have that back to where it should be. Stop it. I freaking put the pillow there so you stop trying to scratch that. Alright, let's see. Yes, let's see. I guess I could put you here. Alright, I guess I'm putting the pillow here. You're probably going to lay on the pillow now. What color was your skin again? What shade of green was it? Was it more like... No, not that. Was it more like this? Or is it a little bit lighter? 75 might be the case. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. I'm gonna give you white hair. Most of these guys have white hair. I think it's like a part of the a part of the Drought Plains is that most things have like a white and black kind of color scheme, with a few things being green. Oh, makes me wonder, actually, if I should make that guy down there green, but like a dark green color. Alright, so this guy has a red glowing eyes right now. Eyes. When they're about to attack, they got red eyes. But that's not red all the time. Okay, I don't know where the hell the flesh horde is, so I'm just going to look up the drawing, figure out where it is. Open file location. It's 32. Okay. Easy enough. 32. And they do have red eyes, though. Red eyes, but, yeah, I could show you the drawing, actually. Album 32! Here they are. With this guy killing one of them. Like so. But, yes, of course, we're not going too out on this one. You guys have sharp teeth, but I guess it doesn't exactly matter. You just... Well, yeah, with the pixels being the size that they are, I guess the teeth probably isn't going to be shown as much. I should bring you down a bit. Like right here or something. According to this, your teeth color is... Yep. Bone. Bone colored. So we'll just do this. You can barely even see anything here with the amount of pixels that we have. Teeth. Good. And now we need this to be a darker color. That's just an airplane flying overhead. Faint, but you can still hear it. I don't really know what kind of color shirt I want you to have. I think about maybe a white or a light blue tank top. This one doesn't matter. It's just what. Oops, no, I'm gonna go in the neck. It's just whatever outfit we plan on giving that one particular flesh horde. Put you over the neck. Ah, yes, no. I'm going to go on ahead and draw the arm right here. And I think I'm going to give him blue shorts. Yes, nice blue shorts, maybe some purple in there, like so. And we're going to grab his skin again, and then we're going to color in his legs, like so. Yeah, just like that. Now I'm going to save the... I accidentally exited out of the swatch area. It's fine, I can get that back. Now we're going to save the swatch, flesh word. And we're going to shade in this demon right here. Shade it in. Shouldn't take too much effort. All we gotta do is shade in the important parts, and then we will be going on our way. I'm going to shade in his teeth from afar. You can't really see that they are, you know, obviously sharp teeth, but it's up to the imagination, I guess. Get some of the hair in, and now we're going to go on ahead and color in the eyes. As this demon comes and walks over to this abandoned vehicle, as it gets ready to try to find prey for it to consume its flesh, their flesh or whatever. And yeah, it's out on the hunt. Demon realm nature do be scary. Freaking imagine it. Can you imagine? I'm not even trying to like replicate it. I'm trying to like get the calmness of his particular videos. But could you imagine Bob Ross freaking drawing horror paintings or painting horror stuff? Has he done any horror paintings? Probably not. Probably only drew like landscapes and stuff like that. I would like to think I'd be able to draw landscapes like that, but like not exactly like that. I think I would be too precise. I need to be more like, you know, free, open. Everything here for me is like so precise and has to like follow like a certain instance, but nature is not precise. But that's fine, because we are all limited by our own skills, and only by constantly drawing can we improve. We don't need to compare ourselves to others. You can do it in a joking manner, but if you take yourselves too seriously, then you're going to find yourself hating your artwork and never like taking any initiative to make it as best you can. And don't try to let anybody tell you like, you know, your style isn't good or otherwise, because we have our own style. We've no reason to judge other people's style. But, I mean, I guess there are kind of like, there are some instances where like, ew, I don't know about that character design. So I don't exactly know if I can really be saying that, but it's fine. We're all humans in the end. We all make non-happy mistakes. I don't know where I'm going with this. Well, we've almost finished up with this guy. Okay, maybe not that much, like 30 or something. And I got like the texture of how most of this looks. I wonder how we'll be able to get this via paint-wise. You can barely even see this guy. Alright, I'm going to save the flesh sword again just in case. Who knows? Alright, let me go to DRS. Scepter Squad, okay. I don't know. I might just go on ahead and make my own swatches for this. I'm going to stay here so that I can save this. So, whoa. Where's the cliff again? Here? So that means we want to kind of be here then, I guess? Okay, the bushes aren't here, so, roof. Now we're going to draw a car. This one shouldn't be too difficult. Roof. What you doing, cat? Other roof. Oh, yeah, that's... I guess that's something we could talk about. Alright, so... I hate corporations a whole lot, so it would make sense that I would sympathize with somebody like Bob Ross and his family going throughout what those friggin' corporations did. They friggin' takes a man's image and they act like they own it. And, do stuff from the dead. Even trying to make NFTs of Bob Ross. Another reason why I hate corporations so much. I just don't understand. Like, are these guys just that stupid? Are, like, corporate people just a special kind of stupid? I don't know. It's like as soon as they get to a certain point, they're like, alright, time for me to be a complete and utter douche and not know what I'm doing because now I have this power that I don't know what I'm doing with, but I'm going to abuse it as much as I can. These freaking corporate people over here are taking Bob Ross images and keep profiting off of it instead of giving it to the family who deserves it more than a greedy corporation. Corporations are so annoying sometimes, and I just don't understand what goes on in their heads. It was a bullshit thing what they did with Bob Ross. Spitting in the man's grave right here. We at least try to, look on the bright side of things like he always does. But sometimes it's hard to do that when you got people in charge who just don't deserve to be in charge. And I can never really, even if we do it for, a references, for, a laughs here and there, we can never really be on the same level of Bob Ross in terms of, likeness and personality. Because you know me, I'm a psychopath. And you all are probably here for that specifically. But, yeah. It's still so infuriating. Just to think that corporations can just get away with that without any repercussions. I'm sure they still got some repercussions. But, they deserve more. All corporations deserve more negative, deserve more consequences. Having that. Christ. Alright, I am going to make a black smoke cloud coming out of this. So, smoke. Just make sure. Okay, good. Are you in? Wait. Are you any demons anyway? Okay, good. So, here's the smoke cloud coming up. We don't need to do too much here. I wonder what all the smoke. Well, not like there's any fire demons in here. Imagine bringing smoke into the Drought Plains. I'm sure there's some form of smoke. Alright, I'm gonna just go on ahead and Demon Realm. DRSS Buggy. Yeah, sure, Buggy. It's good. Alright, I'm gonna go to the demon swatch, switch over to Pestilence Shade for a quick second so I can quickly delete these 3 swatches. Now then, next up, the Silver Hack. Where did I draw you? Ah, there you are. Yeah, another one. Utilizing green, white, and blacks. You could tell there's a certain theme for most of the demons within this area. I should have you be underneath the mountain. But in front of this. Alright, head. Yeah, and how about this shade of green? No, you're more like a yellow-green. Different shades of greens for different types of demons, maybe less bright. Skin. Pitch black. Mouth and eyes. Nose. Yeah, make the nose stone separate layer. And then there is the hair and the cloak. And there you go. Now I just gotta make those and make the cloak. My back. It's fine, I can take it. I should try to be less, you know. I mean, there's a reason. No, wrong one. Switch to green, you fool. There's a reason why I am usually always sore towards the end of the week. It's because I'm always trying to get the more complicated drawings done with. You can barely see this demon's, what do you call it? It's good to want to get the complicated drawings done with. Hold on, I got an idea here. Let me go over to the silver hag for a second. Because I didn't look at this one. No. Open file location. Alright, 16. Easy enough. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna make a little adjustment here a bit. Nothing too big. I don't think we're gonna have too much in the way of like a full-on adjustment. Kind of like, I don't know, right here. And then something up here about around here. See if I can oblong shape that. Bring that in. If I bring this stuff down. Alright. Some of that might be hidden, but that's fine. This is still pretty far from everything, so it's not like we have to worry about that too much. Where's your arm? There's your arm. Alright, let's go on ahead and make your lantern. Good, great. Lantern. Number 1. This should be simple enough. Another lantern layer. Right. Followed by a light blue glass. Kind of make it like, I don't know, 20. For the lantern, number 2. Before we make the blue flame. Okay, I guess that would be the one thing that would kind of trip people up. Whoops, I did not mean to enter that yet. Press enter. The one thing that would probably trip people up is the fact that this demon is utilizing a blue flame. And they would think, oh, this is a different color from everything else that's green and terrifying in this place. This must be a safer demon. No, it's not. It's trying to lure you into a false sense of security and turn you into silver. It doesn't even do anything with that silver. It just turns you into silver and just leaves you there. So it's best that you probably just avoid this thing entirely. Going ahead. Well, first I need to kind of make the light blue here to do its flame magic stuff. Now, fire number 1, fire number 2. And now let's save the swatch. DR Silver Hag. Nice, great, fantastic. Okay, let's go on ahead, shade you in. I believe we only got like, what, 3 demons left? But a few of them are actually pretty easy. I gotta remember how to... Wait, I'm on the wrong thing. I need to go back up, do that. Now, do this. I gotta remember how the hell I did the white noise on this one. The white noise part might be a little bit more difficult. I can figure that out, maybe not so much. Let me look for my filter. It would be distorted, right? No, pixelate? White noise anywhere? Where would that be? I don't know. We're not gonna look at it yet. We're gonna finish you, then we're gonna draw the tall man, most likely. And then we're going to go on ahead and probably, I don't know what that demon's going to be called, the one with the eyeball, but we're going to do that one next. And then we're going to go on ahead and get ourselves the hand drawn done with, then the effects and all that stuff. How long have we been going? Almost 3 hours. Damn, this is a big one. This is a big one. Makes sense that this is a big one. I don't think it's going to take too much longer, though. As I say, and I don't even know what the estimate of the time is going to be. Surely it's not going to be that hectic. Surely it's going to be, at the very least, another half an hour? Once we've gotten the demons finished, then the only thing left is to do the shadow and effects. God, it's almost 12 o'clock already. Christ. I know this is going to take ages, but still. I was really hoping I can get this done with it real quickly. Okay, lantern. No, not lantern. Fire. Bright. Shadow. And now... Well, no, wait, hold on. Before I forget... That's the wrong one, you fool. Arm 1B, or in this case, finger. Don't know why I called it arm. Probably could do this for the cloak. Yeah. Makes that at least look somewhat opened up. We don't have to do too much with the arm here. It's already pretty much hidden by most of the grass. I forgot, did you have a texture on your face? Let me look. Kind of. I don't know if I showed you this thing in general. What album was that again? 16? Okay. Here's the Silver Hag. Right there. Obviously, looks different, but don't forget, this Silver Hag is further away than, that one, which is closer. But that's fine. Because I didn't get the swatch when I made that. Kinda sucks that I didn't start doing the swatches until later. Really wish I did the swatches pretty early on. I didn't realize how much I'd be using some characters. Till I got to a point where I started making more OC. No, that's not what I want you to do, you fool. And then I just started saving swatches as I saw fit. Characters that I had a feeling that I might draw again in the future, I save the swatches, even if I don't draw them again at all. Still, I still want to keep doing that. It makes it a hell of a lot easier for me to get everything I need to get done and made. Alright, let's see what's left. What's left here? Just you three? Nice, nice. Alright, so tall man. Very creepy man. I'm going to go to Pestilent Shade again, just so I can get this stuff. So I have no idea how the hell I'm going to do this. We know that you have a red face and a white body, with everything else being, red and all that stuff. I need you to be behind the dirt here in the mountain. I guess technically speaking, it doesn't matter if you're not behind the mountain or not. All that matters is that you are where you need to be, which is in this layer. Okay. So, here's his skin, number one, because the white part is still technically considered his skin, or I guess technically lack of skin, when you really think about it. Okay, holes. Is this the shade that I want? No. I guess we could do that. Holes. Lines. I guess we also could add a little bit more facial features to this thing. Outline. This is not the outline I want. No, I need you to go to this. Go back to 100. Now do it. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Remind me, was you, is, or is you ain't? Redneck. No, you're white. Alright, skin number 3. So this part's going to be tricky, to say the least. Yeah. I gave him fingers because he's a bit bigger than everyone else. Consistency doesn't matter when the size in general is just way too big. Because this part doesn't matter too much, but I am still going to... No. Go back to this one, to this skin color. Yeah. I guess the fingers here are still rather complex. Slightly less so with the actual hand, because it's the hand and not the rest of the body in two hands at once. But you get the point. Wait, did I forget to put grass on? I did. How did I forget to do that? Okay, hold on. I have to do this, because if I don't do this, I'm going to forget. Glad I remembered. Alright, you... No, go to his damn legs. Now do grass 4B. Whoops, go back to the brush, you fool. Now I believe it's like, what, 40? Or 20 or 30? Because it doesn't exactly matter. Go back to highlights. No, you idiot. Why are you still on this one? Now. There we go. Much better. Yes. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Back over to this guy over here. Next up now is your other arm, of course. Your other arm right here. And then your other red flesh hands. Yeah. I think that actually needs to be, whoops, above you, but it's fine. Just move that up easily enough. And now, the rest of the damn finger. The rest of the fucking fingers. Their hands. But, I don't know how I'm going to get the, what do you call it, back for this one. I don't even remember how the hell I did that. The way I did that is lost to me. It's been ages since I did that particular type of technique. And it wasn't even really a technique. I think it was a filter or something. Somewhere around the lines of that, at least. I don't know. Leg, I think this is going outwards. I think if I said I think it. It might be moving a different... I don't know. We can keep this guy's arms in a different, like, moving position, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna shade in what I can shade in. And then we're gonna try to figure out how we get the pixelated look. We might be able to do that if we do some testing on the torso. Go on ahead and do more of this and then this. Maybe a little bit more light on the head, dome head. A little bit more light on the nose. Make the holes in the eyes area darker and your here darker. Okay. This part I have no idea. I'm at least going to try to get the shading right so that you can tell apart where... Oh, wait, no, you fool. You're supposed to be underneath the torso, you idiot. Once I've gotten the texture for that particular setup done with, then we shouldn't have too many issues trying to test out how we're going to do this. I think I'm going to use the cloth texture. I think it's like, what, a matted material? Matted brush originally, but I called it a cloth texture because it looks like it would work good for cloth. We're going to try that, pixelate, and then after that, well, I don't know. It's anyone's guess at this point what we plan on doing. All I can tell y'all is, this right here is going to be quite a dunce. Did I shade this in? I don't remember. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again just because. It's hard to tell since everything in this goddamn place is all white. It definitely does look a hell of a lot better than the freaking first one, though, that's for certain. I'm glad that we're getting all of this done with on YouTube, though. And we didn't do this, like, early on, before we started doing YouTube. Because now we can just document all but Dark Beach, obviously, because you know what it's going to entail in that one, a mature drawing. But, yeah. Yeah, this entire realm, minus the Dark Beach, is going to be documented quite well. Okay, alright. Texture time. I'm going to use this to texture the head. Usually good for these particular types of textures. A fleshy look, kind of, you know. Yeah, texture you in. Texture, that's the leg, not the finger. Finger 1C. Oh, God, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'll probably eat first before I do the description and all that stuff later. Lay down, relax, and watch something. Okay, now I need to do this. This probably needs to be... Oh, no, it doesn't need to be highlight. Okay, good. This is at the very least a good, you know, start to get this certain pixelated look I'm looking for. I'm not going to leave it at this, trust me. It doesn't look as good. If it's left like this, it's not going to look as good. I have to do something to make it look like TV screen static. So, let's see here. Let's go into filter and let's see. You're probably not going to be able to see this. What's crystallize look like? Fill size. I don't... Oh, no, that's crystal. I don't need that. Okay. Noise. Add noise? Oh, there's the noise. Okay, there we go. Is this what we want, though, or do we want it to be colorful? Or desaturated? Okay, that's what we can do. There we go. Can I do another noise thing? Oh, that's how I do that. Okay, that's how I do that. Got it. Yeah, too colorful. We don't want it to be colorful. Alright, good. I'm glad that add noise works. Do I want it to be that much noise? How about 5? Or maybe not 5, but 7. Gaussian. What does Gaussian look like? Yeah, Gaussian looks more like what we need. But is 5? Or 6? 6 seems like a good enough amount. Alright, good. Fantastic. I wonder if those... What do you call it that I made there are actually... Oh, Control F, right. I could just do that instead of having to go in there consistently. Right, glad I remembered that. God. Looks like it took up most of the freaking... What do you call it here? Shading. No issue, I can just do a little shading, a little extra shading like so. And just imagine seeing this behemoth just like walking around. Imagine how terrifying that would be. I don't remember if it made any noise, but probably is a very scary noise. Okay, no, the thing is still there, it just doesn't look as defined. So now we can see this thing. Okay, it still looks like it's blend. I mean, I guess it kind of does make sense that it would blend in with the grass here. I'm going to try to make the grass a bit more darker around this point just so we can see him better, even though that's not, you know, technically correct. Whatever the word is, factually. But it's fine. DR. Tall man. Was that 2 words or 1? 2 words. Alright, go back. Enter. Alright, give me the pestilence shade. Swatch it again. Yeah, unlike the Blood Peaks and the Hellscape, the Drought Plains make sense for it to be more flat, with the exception of mountains, of course, scattered throughout the area. Consider those regions. Alright, eyeball. Eyeball. I'm gonna bring this down for you. Okay. So the eye. Where is this? Yeah, around here, I guess. I feel like I need to make this a bit smaller, though. Yeah, there we go. How long else we in there? Almost 3 hours. Damn. I expect this to be a lengthy video, though. But we're closing in on finishing it, thankfully. Not too much left now. So these things probably are going to have the usual green color swatch. So you're going to have green eyes. Eye number 2. So that you're eye number 1. But yeah, these things are going to have green eyes. And they keep moving 180 degrees, like in this direction. More at like a slower pace, so kind of like this. And you feel like this wave passing by as it kind of just like looks in your general direction. And if it sees like a little bit of you, then the effects get taken into a place. It's best to want to try to avoid this thing if possible. And you can see pretty far too. It's within the plains area. But thankfully, I do believe that you can sense the wave, kind of. You should have like this weird, I call that wave, I meant to call that leave. You kind of feel this weird whoop, kind of overpass your head almost. Look over it and you see this eyeball plant just kind of here. I feel like there's more than I need to do with this leaf-wise, plant-wise. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot more I can do with this. Hold on, I got an idea. Instead of just leaving it like this as the plain old plant mold, I'm going to have another area down below, right here. Right here as well. Cover up that. Cover up this right here. And just so it's not too plain, I'm going to have this one be a little bit darker, though. Have this all be on the same layer, just to make it easier on me. And boom. Almost the same color as the stem. Eerily close to the stem color. Okay, hold on. Let me freaking actually adjust this a bit. 40. That should be better. Okay, good. Control Z still work there. Or I can make this less like that and more like this. Bit more darker. That'll have to do, I guess. Okay, good, great. No, actually, wait. How about lighter, but still saturated? A little bit more lighter. We're getting close. We're about to get to the end of this here color. Alright, good. I think that's it. Of course, we still gotta go ahead and shade everything in. Now, these guys would be a pain in the ass to have to deal with if you're trying to get to the dark beach. One glance and it's over. Might as well just kill yourself there. Unless, you know, it's quicker to die getting decapitated by the skeletal horsemen than trying to get yourself killed. I don't know. These things are rather... They look so simplistic. They don't look like they're that threatening at all. And technically speaking, the demons themselves aren't that threatening. But the demons they herald to your position are the ones that are the most threatening. And it's even weirder that those demons are only connected via this demon. Like, okay, if I draw this demon, I also gotta draw the 4 horsemen because they are only specific towards this particular demon. You can only see them if this demon here sees you. And then they'll come and kill you. Maybe there's a way you can see them if you have more attunement to the, what do you call it, demon realm? All the supernatural stuff and all that. I don't know. Hard to say, really. I mean, if you see them, they're supposed to be like beings out of which herald death. You know that death is coming to you. If you see them, you're going to be dying soon. So if you're able to see them, even though these things haven't seen you, then that would kind of like spoil the death is coming to you phrase, I should say. And then, you know, you've got yourself some, I don't know, some weird whiplash. And you see them if after the thing sees you, and then you're like, oh, I'm fine. These guys, they didn't harm me, and then it just goes ahead and circles you're like, oh shish. Oh shit. And then there goes your head. I don't know. But, yeah, you want to avoid being seen by that thing, that's for certain. Okay, great. I don't know what I'm going to call this game, so I'm just going to call it Eye Plant for now. I'll figure out a name when the time comes. Alright, basic white. Now then, whoops. Time for us to make of a hand. This one's going to be a little bit kind of color-wise. How am I going to do this? Oh, first things first, hand. Okay, that's a good color. I'll just skin demon's a hand. I don't really need to do anything else with that. Fingers. I'm going to have like red tips on here, but first let me just color everything in, of course. And by red tips on here, I mean these things, not here. I don't exactly know what I plan on doing for the fingernails yet. Oh, wait. How could I forget? I gotta do this part here with the fingers here. Alright, good, great, fantastic. There's the skin colored in. Now I need the teeth, I guess? Teeth probably going to be the same thing. Dull yellow, bone colored. Bone teeth. There we go, teeth. Another teeth layer in the back here. And I gotta do probably, let's see, how does this look? Mouth. No, not mouth. Mouth. And now. Okay. Well, it's more like gums at this point. And then we do the mouth in here. I'll just rename this to gum, not gummed, gums. And now mouth. Do that. Now we do the mouth. Do I want this to be black? Black nails? I don't know. White nails would kind of make sense because they're blades. It would make sense if these things had blade fingernails. Ooh, blade fingernails. Blades. Sure, why not? Blade fingernails. Boom. Nails. Alright. Now I gotta get a good dark red color for this part right here. Do this, and I need to figure out what opacity I need. 20? Well, let's see. Is 20 the color? Swatch. I think 20 is good, but I'm going to bring this down to 10. Okay, good, great. Now we do the same thing over here. Yeah, this looks good. This color looks good for this one. Flip it around the edges here. Do the same thing to here. Do this. Whoops, too much. Do this. And now we do the same thing to this one right here. This one here. And last, but most certainly not least, the thumbs. And we're also going to put one on the mouth, actually. So, and last, but certainly not least, the edge of the hand. A little bit high for this one now. There we go. All right, I'm going to call this skin number 2, so I'll need to call this skin number 1. All right, we're almost there, folks. It's a lengthy journey, coloring, shading, texturing, and doing all the demons and stuff, but we're about to finish. Quite soon, actually. Just gotta shade in this guy. Probably gonna give him, like, cracked skin or something. Do the blades last. Just want to get this all in first. Make these darker. Yeah, he kind of does, like, you know, break off from the usual green color that we have here, the sickly green. I mean, this is still technically sickly green, but compared to the other greens that we have, I think those are more sickly than this one. Sickly. Put down. I don't know. It's kind of just a green color. This particular shade of green just doesn't really mesh as much as I thought it would. I like the way it looks, though. Doesn't look like this demon belongs here, but it is a hand, after all. And jaw planes usually have a lot of human-related stuff here, and this is a human hand. So I think we're fine. I think it's fine. I don't think this thing's going to have a mouth down below. It's more likely just going to be the mouth up here, followed by the ability to just crush its prey alongside cutting them up with their blade nails. Here we go. No, now I got to go to the... Okay, the mouth then. Now the gums. Okay, good. Great. I don't think we need to do too much there. Now this part's going to be a bit tricky. We need this to be bright, but not too bright. Something like this here. Well, bright, but not too dull. Bright and not too dull. That's how you're supposed to say that, brain. Oh, man. Topped off with me being tired and my back aching. This is really getting hard to concentrate talking and doing this at the same time. So we could just take it easy and just do the thing that we usually do when we want to try to, like, be a little bit easier on us right here. Just like, nice slow talking. Talk about how we're drawing in this entire instance here. Gonna go on ahead and go to the blades, make this like 30, do this. Provides a little bit of texture, even though you might not be able to see it. We're still going to provide a little bit of texture just because. Add in some stuff for the teeth. Go into the gums. Gonna make this also that. Maybe make that smaller. Now it doesn't matter because it's only 1 pixel wide, it seems. But I'm going to adjust some things with this here. And I think that's it. Alright, the only thing that I really need to do here is this, kind of. There we go. Go, not ho. Although, wait, I unknowingly, forgot to put the grass in, but hold on. Hand demon. Don't know what the hell I'm going to call you, so for now I'll just call you a hand demon. To reference back on what I need to make the grab swatch and then actually do the full-on cover process. So, I think this is grass 4C now. 20. Okay, we do that. Can I just do this here? Nope. Gotta go all the way over here. It's fine. Grass 4D now. Freaking fellow over here playing 4D chest with his eyeballs looking all over the place. Trying to look around and just sending the horse knights, or the knights, to come and take us all down and kill us all. Is there anything else here that I am seeing grass-wise? Look at this guy, you don't even see like a normal look. He just looks that weird. Just try to differentiate this a bit, that's all. Okay, alright. I think that's as much as we can do for this department. Now it's time to add in the shadows and the effects, and then this will all start to come together quite soon. I also feel like I need to add some form of clouds in here, but I don't know. Shadows. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky to work with. 50 I want it to be for this part here. I like shadows here. It's weird how a flow of 50 really just changes the entirety. Well, I mean, I guess a lot of this is white. And that is the case. A lot of these demons are white. A shadow here at 30 is going to look like a shadow at 50 on a normal, like, colored demons. Well, normal colored demons. There's no normal colored demons. Unless you think red is normal colored. But on anything other than white, a shadow of 30, or a shadow of 50 is the same as a shadow of 30 for anything with white. Look, I don't need to try to explain that aspect to you. You get what I mean. Right? We're doing this, and we're going to try to get some of it shaded in and done with. Could you imagine seeing Kuro Sensei go after this thing? Like, who would win? Because this thing is technically supposed to be immortal, and this thing affects people's psychological health, right? Chances are you might show, as morbid as it is to think, Mr. Happy might show Kuro Sensei's students getting completely and utterly maimed and killed in brutal ways. Morbid as all hell. Would he be able to amount enough willpower to be able to try to turn into his, I don't know what this form would be called. There's a certain word that my brain is coming up with, but I don't want to say it because, it's bad on Kuro Sensei. Don't want to get him canceled. When he turns into anger mode, which I've only seen him done twice so far, and we only got to the school festival portion of the show. Yeah, that's the thing, though, with this particular, this demon here. This demon isn't exactly killable, so to speak. I vaguely remember it being, like, immune to bullets, or, like, bullets phase through it. I don't know, there's something about that demon that makes me think that Kuro Sensei might not have a good chance against it. A lot of the demon realm is filled with a bunch of very, very dangerous demons that not a lot of characters from other universes would be able to handle. Now, that's not saying all of the demons are dangerous, although I don't think Goku would be able to survive inhaling this thing's freaking toxic chalk dust gas, or whatever the hell you call it. I mean, he almost died from a heart attack. And this thing assaults the lungs. A disease is enough to freaking put down Goku, apparently. And a toxic gas like that probably would be enough too, who knows. And there's also this thing turning you into silver with one touch. Gotta say, a lot of the demon realm is just so goddamn freaky. How did my brain come up with all this? I mean, okay, granted, I just came up with a friggin' hand right there right on the spot. So how does my brain come up with all this? Not how does my brain still come up with all of these demon ideas? Even the freaking flying centipedes in the Hellscape region. That's the one thing we were missing in the Hellscape region. Flying giant centipedes. God, like, seriously, man. That's terrifying. Anybody here who don't like centipedes, run. Better run faster than that centipede. Because, boy, oh boy, that's not something you want to freaking go near. I can't imagine the noises it makes as it's like loud-ass sounds as it's using its limbs to kind of like fly through the air. It's another thing. It's like flying through the air too, like it's lightweight or something, so it's got to be pretty fast as well. Oh, man. And I definitely do want to have like some form of flying demon in the Drought Plains, but I don't want to add it in just yet. 2 demons is good enough, and I like the hand here as is, so yeah. But yeah, not a lot of people would really, not a lot of like super powerful people would fare well against most of the demons in the demon realm. Now, I'm not saying that they can't survive all of them. The Flesh Horde, a lot of people could definitely survive that. There's like actual zombies, a little bit more durable, probably, but you can deal with them. They can be killed with guns. That is a thing. But something like, I don't know, like I said, Mr. Happy, I don't really have a lot of... The Lich is a good example. Village isn't exactly anything, you know, that of which can be considered, he's the ruler of the region. You know for a fact that because he's the ruler, he is most likely immortal, or at the very least, very difficult to kill. Either one. Whatever is the case. So I know for a fact that he would be a very difficult fight. Especially since I think his green toxic gas clouds coming from his cloak causes like necrosis and then disintegrates the person's skin, bone, and flesh, I think that was what it did. I don't remember. It's been a while. Alright, I gotta put in fog now. Foghorn, leghorn. Foghorn, leghorn. It's got lead in his horn. You know what I mean. Alright, fog. So looking back at this, the fog here was kind of like a greenish color. Not that green, but about. It is somewhat like light. So we'll have some of that in here, some light purple. We'll see how that looks. Where do we want to go? We need to go to a certain layer here. Where are we? Dirt. Cliff. No, how about somewhere in the twos? Who's this? I got a lot of characters in this particular area. Okay, here? Yeah, sure. Fog 1B. Now we do some green here. Or maybe not this shade of green, maybe darker? No. There's a certain shade of green I gotta try to grab here. I just don't know what. Teal? No. I could make a new fog color here, actually. Maybe. We could try. Just don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. It needs to not be... Oh, how about that? That could work. Alright, green fog number 4. Yeah, sure, why not? Green fog number 4. Was it here? Yeah, green fog number 4. Looks almost similar to this one. Just less green. I guess we could still use this for the back, though. The further back. Where exactly further back, you may ask? I don't know. Not here. Not there. Probably like around this edge of the horizon. So... mountain? No. Behind the mountain... Ah, here we go. Perfect. Fog 1C. Boom. Now, of course, we do kind of want to delete some of the fog here. Okay, this is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to do because most of this here has a bunch of grass here, right? Wait. Let's also add the demons to the mix now, shall we? Wait a minute, no. Okay, do that again. Now add it in. Now inverse. And there we go. Most of the fog here just has a bunch of the grass in the way. I want all the fog in the sky here to not be here, and we just have a nice dark cloud. Even fog 1A, even though you can barely see it. Or nice dark sky, not cloud. There is no cloud here. Whoops. Collapse all of that. Did not want to collapse all of that. Alright, that could be fine, actually. We don't have to go too far. I do kind of want to have some form of clouds, or dust clouds in the back. Not that. Alright, I'm going to have some clouds here. I'm going to move quickly on over to the Demon Realm swatch. Drought Plains, landscape. Alright, I'm going to add in a dust cloud far in the back. What color dust cloud, you may ask? A light green dust cloud. You're probably not going to see it that much, but I do kind of want to have dust clouds far in the back. Just because. I think we kind of have that in one of them, but this will be more canonical than anything else. The Drought Plains is supposed to be like white darkness and some greens in here, so having the clouds like this is actually a really good way to go forward with that particular instance. Okay, now I'm going to have some clouds go over this. Got to be very careful with how we put the clouds down now. Over here, a little over here, cover up most of this. It's doing nothing again. God damn it. Can't you just work properly? There we go. Maybe we can try to reduce the opacity in the back clouds by... No, wrong one. Go to clouds 1A. By 20. So it's not too cloudy, but cloudy enough. On one swipe here. That should be good. Okay, great, fantastic. We have the cloud swatch saved. Let's, save the plane swatch, Drought's plane swatch, and now let's go over to the lighting. We're almost done, folks. This has been a lengthy video, but if you've stuck around for this long, good, thanks. Thanks for sticking around for this long. Thanks for supporting me in everything I do. Alright, Bow Balloon Raids. Yep. I want there to be like a green light color, but I need a certain green light. So how about this? Let's see. Is it the green light color we want? It seems a bit too green. We could try to add some teal to it, actually. Hold on. Oh no, I'll change the layer name. Not teal to it, but more like a light blue color. Or blue color. Not blue too much. Unless I do this, well, let's see what that look like. Got a nice bluish teal green, light ray going across the Drought Plains. You go in here, you get like a scent of like dead chalky grass, kind of. Smells like chalk, but it's not. It looks like saying this. It could be just because of the fact that these guys over here, I'm gonna call this teal lighting. I think this is number 3. Yeah. It could probably come to the conclusion that these what do you call it? Chalk pillars, and them constantly moving through the grassy terrain cause the grass to smell like chalk. Dead chalk at that. You can barely see much of the sky here. But let's be very mindful about how that does its thing. Alright, cool. Bowl balloon particles. Oh, God, I'm so goddamn hungry. I need to eat something soon. But don't worry about me, folks. Some stomach pain I can handle in the face of getting this drawn and done with. Besides, we are almost done anyways. As soon as I get this in, I gotta just go on ahead and do a little extra. Wait, hold on. I want to delete some of the clouds near this guy's face. Unless... yeah, get rid of some of the clouds near this guy's face and body. There we go. I guess we can also try to get rid of some of the fog as well from his face area and yours, kind of. Some of it, not all of it. Just to, mix in with the back here, kind of. Because we can also do the same to trees. Yeah, that could work. Okay, cool, great. Let me actually delete some more fog. Fog 1C right here. Maybe some more up here, but leave some of that untouched. Alright, good, great, fantastic. Part of me kind of wants to make this area darker, but nah. Nah, it's nicer being a little bit more brighter. Okay, now last but, well, not last, but for the shadow and lighting, now for the shadow rays. This part shouldn't take too long at all. We should be able to get this done with in, like, let's say 3 minutes tops. Where we are right now? Almost, okay, so 3:33. We should be able to get that done with before then. Hopefully. Alright, I don't think you have any shadows because you're a ghost with light around you, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, look at that. A little bit here, a little bit here. Definitely need some shadow rays coming off of you here. Shadow rays coming off of you, and then there's you, and then there's you. I don't think you need a shadow ray, but I'm going to add a little bit with you. Oh god. Dizziness. Dizziness from multiple things. Okay, the shadow ray here kind of doesn't matter because of the fact that this is all darkness. Up there, at least. Yeah, I just see the child toy just like coming out from behind a tree. Creepy. You see a survivor from the freaking wrecked vehicle here. This thing is about ready to chow down on dinner of a lifetime. These things like to eat metal so much. Just look how happy he looks. Even though you can barely see his face from this far. Or his mouth. Let's see. Add a little bit more shadow rays too, actually. And then a little bit of here, a little bit of here. Nothing too hectic. Nothing too hectic at all. And then, tree in there. Alright, how long was that? Not even a minute and a half. Well, I don't know, what would that be? Close to a minute and a half. A little over a minute and a half. Alright, cool, great. Now for the effects. So I want to, hold on. Let me go to the effects layer here, and let's, figure this out. This is a lengthy one. Alright, how about green teal? We could do some green teal. Green teal, area. Green teal in the back. You just kind of like have this go over like so. I want that nice green look to the place when you look far away from it. So we'll have another teal one, but this one will be a little bit brighter. Maybe like this bright. How about this bright? Yeah, that's maybe darker. Really darker than that? I don't know. Far away, you can see. Okay, how about some light blue area now? I don't want it to be overburdened with darkness, but I don't want it to be too blue. How about light purple? Oh, light purple actually works just fine. Maybe less so in here. Okay, so I'm going to change this back. Change this from that to light purple. Maybe not purple up here, but just like around here or something. Cover up most of this area. Cover up some of the back area here, just so this is not all teal, you know? A little bit up here, a little bit up here, here, a little bit here, some here. Okay, cool. Now I want to have some brown areas mixed into the mountain. How about this shade of brown? Mountainous areas are a little bit more darker, but have a more browner look to them in the back. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's see. This is difficult because we have a lot of white here, so any color really just changes up everything by a whole lot. I could make this area a pink area. Or if not that, I don't know. The pink area does kind of actually mesh well with this, but no, it's too bright. How about this shade of pink? Nah. We could do this with the pink. Or we could just do light green. Light green, look, lighting coming from the sky here. You see everything green-like? Alright, we'll just make that green area then. Definitely needs to have a green swatch to it. We might not be able to put anything here. Alright, purple area. We'll try to get some actual dark spots in here. Mix some purple in. This shade, maybe. How about this shade? That shade might actually work better. Keep some of the teal there, even without the teal. Yeah, without the teal, that does not look as good. The purple and teal mixes in quite well to have a dark look in the far back. Nice. Okay, I'm surprised it actually worked. Alright, let's see. Let us see. I don't know what else. I mean, we kind of got pretty much everything we needed here. I can't really add anything else here. I could try to add some dark blue areas for, like, parts that are not affected by the lighting. Maybe this for areas like this. Oh, yeah, that'll work. It's actually going to work in most of these places here. Have some of it on the mountain, maybe? That seems a bit too dark. I'll just leave it like that. Darken that. Darken this. Darken some of this. Darken, whoops. Darken this area, this area, this area. Try to meld this in together. Maybe darken some of the tree here. Darken some of the back here and here. I guess a bit more darker. Okay, maybe some darkness up here. Let me try to delete. Oh, wait, no, that's not darkness. I think that's teal, actually, right? Yeah, we can get rid of some of the teal in the mountains here. Maybe. Alright, okay. I think that's it. Alright, now for the sepia. We need to get a good green tint sepia, and then we'll be able to finally finish this drawing off. So, sepia. And let's see. We need a good green tint. Too green. Too green still. Not about that one. Not about that one either. I don't know, maybe a green tint isn't what we need. Let me try some blues. Oh god, not that blue. How about this one? Nope. How about this one? No. Maybe I just need to find a certain type of green tint. Green teal tint? Hold up. Experimenting. How about that? I don't know about that one. Bring this down a bit, maybe by 5. Bring this down a bit by that. I don't know. Can't really go for that shade now, can I? Let's bring the green tint back a bit. There's not much we can do here with everything being white. Alright, okay, that'll work. I'll have green sepia number 7. Make sure I save this into the thing before I do anything else. Save, sepia, and boom. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go back over to the basic swatch. And I think that's it. I think we finally finished this thing. With lesson 3, 4, 9. We got so many freaking hours in this video, but that's fine. There we go, folks. The Drought Plains. So here it is with the effects. Here it is without the effects. Without. Alright, nice. And now, of course, we gotta go on ahead and grab this over here to get a good comparison image. So here it is. What it looked like before, and now here's what it looks like now. Looks a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. Bushes, dead bushes, rocks, boulders. The mountains look like actual good mountains. And that's it. Well, folks, it's been nice. It's been a lengthy-ass video, but thank you all for watching it. If you made it this far, if you skipped ahead, what are you doing? Nah, but anyways, yes, thank you all for watching today's Art Time episode. If you like it, please leave a like and subscribe for more, obviously. And also, make sure you check out the playlist. See how all the other what all the other episodes are like. How all the drawings I did done there. Now, I'm tired as hell, so without further ado, I'm going to end the stream here. Or video here. Christ. Later.